will actually keep the stream going, which is good. That is, I'd say that's a prereq, sure. We should be able to hit. We're gonna make sure that everything's up and running on YouTube. I'm thinking we should be able to turn on the stream before 8 on Twitch as well. I think we should be on time. We got a minute. YouTube appears to be running. We should be able to hit. There we go. YouTube's good to go. I'm going to turn on Twitch. Bloink. Make sure that's good to go. Last live, just now. I'm aware. Okay, so one thing I will say is, since we are on Twitch right now, oh my God, sorry, I am so gassy. There's no.
Hello.
Hey. There's no setting on Twitch, like there's no category for the Hunter TTRPG. So I set us in the Hunter the Reckoning game. I was like, that's fine. People will know from the tags it's not the game, but also from the fact that there'll be character sheets and other stuff on the screen.
Indeed.
I ain't worried about it.
How we doing, Okami?
Pretty good. I went out to eat with an old friend earlier, and we got to eat at one of my favorite restaurants ever, BBQ Chicken. And I have enough chicken for my next meal, too, so I am doing good.
Got some cheese soup.
Ooh. Ooh. Have you ever had cheddar cheese ramen? Like in the cup noodle variety?
Yeah.
So good.
There was a place next to the office where we worked that had like super spicy one, and I underestimated it, and it nearly like floored me.
Oh, no. Oh,
It was pretty
no.
spicy.
Sure.
So we doing all right, was. So,
Yeah.
Okami, there's one thing to note about your ambition and your desire.
Mm.
Ambition is your character's long-term desire as a character. Your desire is your short-term goal.
Mm.
Very top of the sheet.
I've got keep the supernatural unknown for my ambition. So I put my touchstone as a neighbor's kid. I want to protect them from the scary stuff that they might see in the world. I don't necessarily know this kid. Just I wanted something in the area that would be like, let's keep this.
And then
this
just
fun.
remind you're just an amateur investigator. You're not a full-on hunter yet.
Okay. I think I have to send you my character sheet.
I would like that, yes, just so I could make it funny.
AWAS by.
I have a whole intro written too.
Ooh. Ooh. AWAS, I will
much
need
prepared
you
today.
at the end of the stream when Fist comes in. You guys have to do a roll off to see which topic gets added to the list. There's a tie again. Sorry, what were you saying, Speedy?
I just said I just prepared a lot for you guys today.
Good.
Speedy SummerWeen Spectacular is going to be an epic adventure today.
Hell yeah. Ooh, should I log into that Roll20 from last night?
I would, just for the purpose of dice rolling.
Okay. I will show you guys that.
And then you can use the all speaking if he's working to just do some spoopy music.
Ooh.
So I got my cheese soup now. I have I have some libations to settle my nerves. Because I'm a wee nervous today.
Oh, give me that charger. Come here, bud. Get
You
on
talking
in
to me or the
here.
bot?
The charger for the jukebox, actually. Come here, bud.
You ever find out what ailed him?
Nope.
So he may or may not work.
Yep, he may or may not work today. I'm hoping it's a May. That is not a. That was going to be my weekend task, but it did not end up being
No
my
worries.
weekend task.
So one thing I will have you think of while we wait for the other DMs are some chronicle tenets, which I believe are on the second page of your sheet.
Okay.
Chronicle tenets,
Son of a bitch.
I have no say in. They are rules that your group agrees to live by, and I simply hold you accountable.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
What Worlds of Darkness rule set do mummies fall under?
Are you a mummy?
Ayla asked if she could be a mummy.
You know what it was? Sure.
Is that like Mummy the Desiccated?
I forgot what it's called.
Uh, oh no, I got it on my shirt too. No. My monster spilled
Did you get it in
everywhere.
your hair?
No, thankfully. I would have been most concerned if it went up that high.
Now you just have some power. You know. Winkety winkety, nudgety nudgety.
Oh.
So the question is, around what time would you like to get started?
I think it all depends on how many other people are showing up. I know DM Lucara isn't showing up.
I know,
I
I'm quite sad about that.
assume Shin and Clubs are showing up.
And we shall see.
I usually wait until 8:15 to start, but it's going to be way harder to start an actual play without the players being here.
I mean, realistically, I can kind of just BS my intro, and then we can kind of talk about your character a little bit.
Okay.
And we can just say they're like comatose in the car on the way there. You know what I mean?
Honestly, since I'm pretty sure we're in Europe, like that tracks. I, I, an old. It feels mean to be like not really my friend, but an acquaintance, I suppose, is texting me. I just started like as I sat down to turn on the stream, started texting me out of nowhere. I probably haven't spoken to them in I don't know, like a year at least. And they're like trying I don't know like you know how hard it is to make me uncomfortable? Like they're just trying to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna tell you something you don't know that's gonna weird you out." Probably not. I don't know what you could possibly say.
Interesting.
Like I don't
A little scary.
I don't really get it, but okay. You do you, boo boo.
So I
Apologies.
will say, and Okami, I
Mm-hmm.
kept this part a secret.
Oh.
In the world of Hunter the Reckoning, there exists a thing called despair. Whenever you roll a skill check, one of your dice is unable to be modified, and it counts as your despair die. And the amount of despair you have is your quarry's what's the word I'm looking for? quarry's knowledge of your presence.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Should you fail a despair roll, I am giving AWAS permission to DM me the consequence.
That's fair.
And welcome.
There's a guy at my current job. We call him two people that used to work there, and we used to call him Imhotep. But we also used to say that the people that work with him were the mummies alive. I still do in my head, in my head canon. But I dropped my character sheet because I felt like I have to have that up.
Yeah.
Why on earth am I unsurprised by your character concept, Shin? Why am I unsurprised?
What?
I used to love Mummies Alive.
I'm a
was
Cub
jam.
Scout leader. I'm a dad. I'm a park ranger, and I'm an ex-shaman.
So one thing I did mention to Okami Shin is if you two want to talk it out real quick before we get started. Some chronicle tenets, some rules your group has agreed to live by, and that I will hold you accountable for.
Nobody does drugs worse than weed. As an ex-shaman, I have to ban all intense substances.
Just to understand the character and the world, how much weed does was not the question I asked you. How much weed does a shaman consume?
So this character. So I'm gonna give you some easy backstory to help you out. So this character is semi-loosely based on an actual friend of mine who is like part Native American and actually like went through all the training.
Excellent.
So I thought
I was
it was
like,
gonna be Clubs.
Hey.
Not gonna lie.
I was like, hey, like, what did you have to do? And so like he was explaining.
Clubs is gonna roll with generic human man number 5.
Yeah, Clubs is being like, okay,
but Clubs
I need a
is
gun.
a shaman.
He's gonna be like, I need a gun and I need to know how to use it.
He has a blicky and a will to live.
He's like, can I get a gun
and just to remind you,
knife?
Mr. Shin, you are an amateur paranormal investigator. You are not a full hunter quite yet.
That makes sense. Listen, I'm doing this to make money.
That's about. Well, I don't know if there's any money involved.
My grandpappy and my dad and all the people before him, they were all professionals. Me, I literally helped rich kids get high on ayahuasca in the desert.
I love it.
Okay. I was paid to take people on acid trips.
Oh, I'm sure you were, buddy. I'm sure you were.
And then connect to their spirit. Listen, I couldn't do it. All right. Now I'm a dad.
What is it, like page 89? I think it's page 89.
For what, your edges and perks?
Yeah.
I think I went pretty simple for the edges and perks. I did the 2 edges and the 1 perk.
Wouldn't call one of them a simple edge, my friend.
I wrote needs,
it's
but
my
I don't
grandpappy. It's my grandpappy's dagger. All right. It's just to me, it's a knife, but to them, it was handed down.
To you, listen. I don't know what your shtick is with having grandpappy be the most sus man alive, or dead, or in between.
Listen, my grandpappy was a very.
Do you have grandpappy issues I don't know about?
No, listen, I loved my dad to death, but my grandpappy was also a man that I came to understand just always seemed to know shit. He would be like, "Yeah, I know about this."
I understand completely. Okay.
Spirit science.
But what's funny is, so it always ends up being one of my characters dealing with their grandpappy was completely accidental in Club's campaign, and the timing couldn't have been weirder, personally at that point in time. But it turned out then in that campaign that the big bad evil guy was also potentially but not necessarily due to something about me related to me.
Yeah, that tracks.
And it turned out he was my grandfather. And I was like,
Tracks.
wait, isn't our whole campaign to take this person out? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, huh.
Sounds familiar.
This is
This is weird.
no. I was at that point in time, I was just like, oh, I don't know how I can handle this one. I'm like, oh, this is like I almost had to message clubs
One
and be like,
thing
hey.
I did forget, if I gave you guys, that I'm going to give you right now, is just in case you need a refresher / a visual, I have this handy dandy flowchart of how the dice work in Hunter the Reckoning. Enjoy.
I do have a question for you.
I may have an answer for you.
Equipment and stuff.
Whatever
is
you
that
think,
something?
and whatever you think you could bring to a remote French village and convent as an amateur investigator.
Oh.
What year and where? France and 2026.
Let me kill
French in
Signal. They're gonna start
2026.
talking.
Whatever you think whatever you've seen on Ghost Hunters or Ghost Adventures or any of those things, that's what you have.
Demons, it's me, your boy. That's exactly what I wanted. You said that, and immediately that's where my brain went. I was like,
so I would ask, in the Roll20 that I provided you yesterday, assuming you're both in there, we will be rolling solely D10s. Whenever you do a skill check, the final die will be your desperation die. You cannot re-roll it, and you are beholden to its effects. Should you outright fail completely, AWAS makes your punishment. But I would ask right at this moment, both of you roll me a D10 when you are able to.
I'm gonna let you know, I don't like that the words AWAS and my punishment in the same sentence, because
unfortunately, the world of darkness does not care.
Just
AWAS.
AWAS, you are under no obligation to be nice to them.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
I know AWAS likes it rough anyway.
Oh, baby. All right.
We're going to be okay.
I'm going to get myself a little bit more soup. And then I'm going to get started on my intro. I'll be right back. So think about some Chronicle tenets while I'm away.
I'm okay with the drug one.
And a group name.
Oh. So we're not like hunter hunters. Does this mean this is like our establishing cell mission?
Think of yourselves as ghost hunters who probably think things are real.
Well, I mean, if we're really good ghost hunters, we would definitely think things are real, right?
Perhaps. Honestly, I would like a machine gun and a hand grenade, but I feel like my guy is just meh. Wouldn't have access to anything like that.
But also, we have to get that, I feel like, through customs. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's kind of a hefty thing to just like lug through customs, you know? I could be wrong.
I guess I didn't. Did I not? I definitely was in Edges and Perks yesterday, and I don't remember actually adding one. Or did it not save? I definitely did it at Advantages and Flaws.
I think you wrote them in your notes.
I was in Edging and Perks, and I definitely remember Edging. I don't remember what the perk was.
All right.
I have my
soup.
like specialization down there. Never mind.
While you guys are thinking about this, I will get started if that is okay.
Sounds good to me.
When you are able to, please roll a D10 in the Roll20. I do apologize to the stream. This will be mostly theater of mind. So have your imaginations ready.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Together we
Swig
got
of the
10.
drink.
That's hey. I don't think that counts for Jack, but hey.
Hello, welcome, and good evening. Today on the DM Roundtable, you join us in a world much like our own, just a little more sinister. The world of darkness takes place in an alternate version of Earth, where ghouls and ghosts, mummies and mages, vampires and werewolves, and all other manners of creatures of the night are more than mere myth, yet you would never have known. Who joined us?
I put the
It's the
jukebox in here.
The
All
all-seeing.
Mortals are more often than not unwitting, or more rarely unwilling, pawns in the grand schemes and machinations of those that would claim the night as their domain. But some of these mere mortals have peered behind the curtain and have decided to take action. Hunter the Reckoning is where these mortals take up arms against the supernatural in defense of the human race, or die trying. However, the DMs today are not quite there yet. They are amateur paranormal investigators that have been asked by a woman in France, Lucie Martin, help investigate some strange happenings in the town of Saint-Clair-des-Bois and its local convent, Sainte-Croix, and to help find her missing sister, Elodie. Are
Sister,
these
like religious sister.
no her biological sister?
Oh.
Is she also a nun?
She is not. Are these hunters up to the task, or will the forest claim more souls? We will have the DMs introduce themselves, starting with Shin.
Hey. Name's Finn. Finn Yazzie. I'm just a guy. Just trying to make a living, trying to get home to my kids. Spooky stuff's always happening around, so this is really nothing new. I just don't want to deal with more than I have to.
You may just get your wish. As Marie was saying that her sister was in the area doing a history for her university folklore project about the local area and the convent itself. And she went missing 3 weeks ago. You are also joined by your partner Okami, who will now introduce himself.
Hey everyone, I'm Ferdinand Dormez-vous. I'm here to make sure that um how do I put this? I don't know. I have a certain talent for getting things to do, things I would like them to do. So if I could help these religious sisters, I would like to do that and give them a non-supernatural reason. That would be my goal. Uh, the more they know, the worse they'll be. The more everyone knows, the worse they'll be.
A noble goal. I'm assuming your amateur group of investigators. Would you have a YouTube channel, a blog, a Twitch stream? How are you getting your presence known to have been reached out to by Marie?
I mean, we got a Threads account, and I think at some point, um, I posted on one of my kids' Facebook groups, and I'm pretty sure. I don't know why you were on the group, but I'm pretty sure that's how you answered.
Is that how you found Ferdinand?
I mean, yeah, because like I post weird things on my Facebook page, and he knows some people that I kind of know, and then he saw my post, and he was like, "Hey," and then we ended up kind of working together temporarily, and I was like, "Dope," and now he's a nice guy. I like this guy, Ferdinand. He seems cool.
Then begs
Right,
the
Birdie?
question, how did Marie find you?
That's Ferdinand.
I
I'm asking
Yeah.
Ferdinand now.
I think it must be some kind of big dead energy you give out. Dads
Big
like to
Dad
help.
energy.
Yeah, dads like to help.
You're never beating the allegations.
Mm.
Big Dad
I,
energy.
I assume she must have seen you. I don't really post. I mean, I might lurk every once in a while, but I don't really post.
Yeah, you've never been much of a poster.
I don't even like to keep journals or anything like that. What if somebody reads them and then they too have new things to be scared about?
Well, that's exactly what you are being given. In response to you agreeing to help Marie look into her sister's disappearance and the odd sightings that she was investigating, you were given an old film camera, one of the ones where you take the photo, it shoots out the bottom. You have to wag it a bit. I forgot what they're called specifically.
Polaroid.
And you were
Polaroid?
given, thank you. I don't know why the hell I couldn't think of that.
I
Polaroid
feel
camera.
so old.
I'm old, bro. A
The way you
notebook.
said it just was
I
like,
know.
for me too, I was like, oh my goodness.
I was blanking for so long and I hate myself for it.
No, it's
You were
okay.
given an old Polaroid camera, Marie's notebook, a key to a cottage she was renting in town, and the last known photograph she took of the Abbey of St. Crew. The police in the area have told her sister that either she had an accident and they just can't find her body, or she's a voluntary disappearance and will not elaborate or investigate further.
Voluntary is not what anybody wants to hear.
The photo that you are given is of the Abbey, and it says at the very bottom of the photograph, written in pen, 3:17 a.m. and a note from Lucy, I forgot that was her name, said that the woman in the window, when all other windows are dark, has been identified as Sœur Marguerite. Sœur meaning sister in French. And according to the convent's records at the time of the police investigation, Sœur Marguerite was in Paris the night of her disappearance.
Oh.
So someone or something was photographed in the window that night.
We have the photo.
You do have the photo. You have her notebook, a Polaroid camera, and a key to a cottage in town.
Ferdinand, do you speak French?
We. It's not my home country, but it's my home country now, I guess.
I'll do. Way. All right. Well, I suppose we should maybe make our way into town. Maybe ask a little bit about. I mean, what else do we know about these nuns? Like, what do we know?
You know it's a still active convent, and about 12 nuns live there.
Is the Polaroid a picture from that cabin?
Mm.
The Polaroid is from out in the forest overlooking the convent, and all you see is black windows except for one illuminated window on the second floor.
Ah. Eventually, we'll have to make our way to the convent, but maybe since we have the key, we check the cabin first, assuming Police didn't touch anything, or they've left anything for us. Perhaps
As
we're
far as
better at
you're
figuring it
aware,
out.
what you were given were her last effects returned by the police.
Yeah, I mean, we pulled enough strings, thankfully, out here, ranger means something, unlike back home. So I pulled a few strings and maybe inflated myself just a tiny bit to get that pull. But I will say, if this is all they gave us, that cabin. What do we know about the area around the? How dense is the forest?
It's a pretty dense forest. The convent is just a little bit through the woods on like a wooded path, but as of right now, it's kind of the wet season, so it's kind of the path is overgrown. You
Oh,
may have to
perfect.
trek through the woods a little bit.
I'm a park ranger, brother, and a Cub Scout leader. Come on now.
I mean,
This is
that's fair.
101. This is 101.
I will say that your group enters into Saint-Clair-de-Bois, the town, in mid-afternoon. It's a bit of a misty afternoon today. The village seems quite quaint. Small stone houses, a bakery, a cafe, a church, children playing in the streets, adults mulling around, some elderly residents talking with each other, the children.
Believe the children are the future.
When one of the kind elderly ladies in the street approaches you, Ferdinand. Ah, Sonny, you're not from around here. What brings you to our quaint little town?
Oh, sightseeing, or maybe seeing the sights is a better term for me. Oh, well,
Not much in our area. There's just quaint little town. The forest is nice occasionally, and then there's the convent.
do you happen to know how old the convent is? I hear it's
Oh,
maybe how do you say, a historical landmark.
why, yes, it's almost 200 years old. I
Sure.
actually, I was there when I was a child, before I gave up the life of a nun.
Oh, I didn't realize you would leave, or could leave, I suppose is the word.
It's sometimes the life just is not for you.
Oh, is it
A
is
few
it
of the nuns
rough?
from my childhood are still there, and I'm 91.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank you, young one. She like pats you on the shoulder with like tiny grandma arms.
Congratulations, he said.
I hope I can stay here this long too. I mean, maybe not in this town, but you know what I mean.
Ah, I'm sure you will. And who's your friend? I love a man in uniform. Grrr.
Please tell
Thank
me
you,
you're wearing your
Matt.
Cub Scout leader uniform and not your
You're
Ranger
No, I'm
definitely in a
wearing
Cub
my
uniform.
Scout
part.
uniform.
I might have on my Cub Scout leader hoodie, my Cub Scout leader of America hoodie.
Hmm.
Sometimes I just want to look nice. Um, ma'am, thank you. I appreciate the kind words. But sadly, I'm uh, I'm not looking for a new wife right now.
Oh,
uh,
neither am I, dearie. I just like to have a little fun.
mm,
But do be careful. We have had a string of disappearances lately, and the police are
uh,
not very helpful around here.
Oh,
when what's strange about the disappearances per se?
Uh, some are villagers, the occasional tourist. Oh, we just had that girl go missing a few weeks ago. It's a shame. She was so lively.
Oh.
No one's really ever interested in our history and our folklore, but it's a shame.
Oh, no, I think we should hear a lot more about your history and folklore here now. Hold on.
I just hope she didn't go to the convent.
Oh, wait, why would you not want her to go to the convent? What's at the convent? Tell us about the history and the folklore.
Maybe add a little in why you left. Yes.
She looks both of you before turning to walk away. Don't let the sisters invite you inside.
Wait, now hold on. Now what's
And she just
inside?
walks away. She walks away.
Well, that was weird.
Also, her English was crazy good for a French old lady.
Or your French is just that good and it sounds like English.
Mm.
You know what? You know
I'll
what?
take it,
Touche.
because I know I ain't doing a French accent.
I like how you said that because I know this guy here. There's no French accent. Um,
As she walks away, you'll hear some church bells and you'll see some people exiting the small church they have. And you see what looks to be a priest just talking with people outside.
hey, father, how goes?
Ah, hello, my sons.
Oh, how
You're
you
not from
doing?
around here.
No, we walk different ways in a couple of ways.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
whatever way you walk, we're happy to have you in our town.
that's a pretty historic place you have here. Can you tell us a
Oh,
little about it?
sorry, being soup.
Oh, very good.
Well, our town is over about 200 years old. And we have the town here and the local forest we use for hunting. And we also have the convent straight through the forest a little bit built into the mountainside.
First built into the mountain.
Yes, that way they have their own space to commune with God himself. But I'll be honest with you, gentlemen. Something feels off.
Awesome.
We've had a string of disappearances around the convent and the forest. Just that recently that poor girl went missing when she was going to the convent, asking about Sir Marguerite.
Who?
One of the sisters.
Oh, I see. And
Now, one thing to note is Sir Marguerite sounds familiar to you,
yeah, I was
as
gonna
that's
ask.
supposedly who's in the photo.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, tell me, father. Uh,
Yes, my child.
obviously, you must have good relationship with the nuns up at the convent.
Oh, well, we try. They mainly keep to themselves,
I
as that
can't,
is part of their belief.
can't imagine, father, that they don't let you in.
Oh, no, no, no. I do not go to the convent.
Why not?
That is for the
You're
sisters. That is not for me.
oh, obviously a man of the cloth has to go visit his fellow members of the clergy, perhaps pray with them.
This is true, but I keep to my chapel, I keep to my flock, and they keep to theirs.
Strange.
Is
I
your
would actually.
flock all male and the nunnery is only
No,
female?
my flock is the town here, and the nuns are those who wish to commune deeper with God.
So the nuns commune deep, and you just don't communicate with them at all.
I did not say that. I simply do not go to the convent. They come here. We
Oh,
just do not go there.
Well, can you tell us something about the nuns that come down?
Well, recently it's been Sir Marguerite. She comes sometimes in the evening to procure supplies for the convent. But I don't know, something's off about her.
Could it be
Follow
drugs?
me, gentlemen. Drugs? That I don't know. He ushers
I
you
kind of like
into.
perk. I just perk my eyebrows up like on drugs.
He doesn't like drugs very much. That much I know is certain.
He ushers you into the small chapel that he has in town. Behind the pew, he pulls out like a little, almost like a scrapbook, flips to the first few pages, and hands you a photograph.
I'll take the photograph and take a peek.
Is it another Polaroid or is it a regular?
It is an old Polaroid labeled Abbey Sainte Croix, 1931, showing the courtyard of the abbey.
It's a good year.
And right there in the center is the same woman from the photo you were given, from the woman who went missing. Same face, same age, same expression.
You guys,
I suppose you're going to find a way to explain this part to us. That's
What
just
do you
what
mean? Shin, can you roll me an awareness plus investigation? So count up how many pips you have in awareness.
and investigation. All right.
Correct.
Awareness is 0. Investigation is 0.
This will be funny.
hell yeah.
So
You
what
know
do I
what? Roll
roll?
me intelligence and investigation. Let's do that.
Alright. Intelligence is a 3. So I roll 3d10.
3d10. And the last one will be counted as your desperation die.
Whoop.
That would be a single success. Knowing your background, I'm looking at it very quickly. As a dad, you have some history with scrapbooking, I'm assuming.
My daughter, yeah. No, she's. I mean, she's 7, but you know, she wants to take all the photos and put them in all the books.
Okay. You can tell from this photo that this is a genuine photo. It is not doctored in any way.
Oh. No, this is a real photo. That's like I say it in my
And
head, like, yeah, no, this is a real photo.
the
That's
father
it.
says when you mention, it's like, oh, care to explain? He's like, what do you mean?
I mean, I didn't even know they had Polaroids back then, man. This is crazy.
Oh, well, yes. I keep small records of the church and the convent down here. Not a whole extensive list. If you want more, it's up at the convent.
Gotcha. Understood.
But if you're going to investigate the convent, please be careful. We've had a rash of disappearances lately. I'd hate to see you gentlemen be a part of that.
Oh. I think maybe, like Keanu Reeves he never ages. Haha, funny joke. There's probably just a very simple explanation to what's happening.
You know, my ex used to say that women have all sorts of crazy creams and treatments and serums and stuff. So maybe she's on a really, really good serum treatment formula program for her skin.
Maybe. Also,
I mean,
I
just
mean,
to be
Marguerite
so
is also
active.
it's a very common name around here, and people come and go from the convent constantly.
Do you have a list of any new nuns, or perhaps?
I do not know. I'm sorry. That would be strictly at the convent's archives.
Do you have anybody that could take us up to the convent that knows the nuns personally that goes there? Perhaps people that do deliveries. They have to get food, right?
No, no, no. The nuns come and get the supplies themselves when the rain isn't bad. It came a few weeks ago.
Oh,
I narrow
Get
my
supplies.
eyes. I narrow my eyes because these
it's a
nuns don't seem to.
self-sustaining mountain,
Hmm.
inner
No,
mountain convent.
they get supplies for months.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Okay. Um. So they're stockpiled right now.
Hmm.
On supplies. Um. I don't know.
He kind of bids you farewell as he must return to his flock. If you wish
Well,
to, I will say the young lady was staying in a cottage just at the edge of town. If you'd like to check
Hmm.
it out.
Which direction is the woods from the convent? It seems
Without
like
looking in that direction, he points down the street.
okay. Because from what
One thing
the
you'll notice
oh
is
yes,
as you see people playing in the streets, mothers and fathers with their children, anytime like a child tries to look in the direction of the convent, an adult quickly cricks their head the other way, and none of them make eye contact in that direction.
oh.
very superstitious town.
Extremely odd. I have to say, this is kind of like when I told them not to step on a crack or they break their mother's back, even though, quite
Ah,
frankly,
yes. Well, we are a very, as you can see, religious town.
hmm. Yeah, I noticed. Any any reason for that?
Points at church. Reminds you that there is a convent in town. We have been a religious town for 200 years.
Yeah, I know, but was there like did someone settle here? Like was this
This
like the site of like a part of the Crusades? Like that's what I guess I'm trying to figure out. Like was there something about this area before they settled the church here?
Unfortunately, I do not know that information, my friend. The convent would know more.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm. Have there been any miracles in town?
That I know of, no.
Hmm.
Just a rash of disappearances lately.
I get feeling that this guy doesn't know a whole lot of shit.
Definitely not miracle material. No.
No, you're not getting any miracles out of these guys.
Hmm. I don't suppose you could point us to the direction of the cabin that we have a
Takes
key
his
for?
finger where he's pointing and points slightly to the left. That way.
Oh,
At the
okay.
edge of town.
Oh, naturally. I mean, that makes sense.
Of course. Do a lot of people go out that way? Or do you have
When
a
we have
map?
to. It's straight through the clearing. You really can't miss it. It's look for the mountain.
You'd be amazed what I can miss.
Looks at your park ranger uniform. That's slightly concerning.
Hey, not at work. Just a few, you know, dates important to her. That's all.
I see. He just signs across his chest. Go with God, my friends.
Yeah, God left.
Yes, we probably will.
If we don't go with him, he comes with us somewhere.
Wait, where is it?
So if you guys go to the cottage, it was apparently later than you first thought, and it's starting to get a little dusk. Also, you have been traveling for quite some time, so you're probably a little bit eepy.
That's fair.
I do get eepy.
It's a humble little cottage. There's only one bed. There's a nice couch in front of the in front of a fireplace. And it does seem as if it's been recently cleaned out, most likely by the police when they sweep through here, removing LOD's effects.
Hmm.
I'm not done yet.
Hmm. Is there anything that looks like someone else has been up here more recent than what we would assume the last time someone was up here?
Not that you can tell. It looks completely empty.
Um. Hmm. Around what time of day is it right now?
It looks like it's almost like somehow 6 or 7 o'clock. Like it's getting
PM.
nighttime.
Okay. Oh, what time of year is it?
Good question.
Let's go with mid-spring.
So it's still kind of.
It still gets kind of dark around this time, but it's not like full
Yeah.
dark. But because it was kind of misty out and cloudy, it got dark hella quick.
Yeah, trucks.
I assume you guys post up, get comfy, go to sleep.
I'll try to.
Yeah, if it's gonna get dark, I don't want to do this in the dark. I know what lurks in the dark. I don't like that.
Well, from what you've gathered from LOD's notebook, the activity only happens at night.
Can I?
Can you?
Yeah, I might as well. How do you use a perk?
And which perk are you attempting to use?
Sense the unnatural.
And what are you trying to set?
I just want to like before we get to our cabin, maybe like stand outside the door and see if I can detect any kind of weird creature or ers around me.
As far as you can tell right this second, you feel nothing.
Okay, that makes me feel a little better, and I want to go back. I'm okay with going inside.
Would I notice that with my aura? Because I have a. Because I do technically have a unseemly aura as a merit. Would that?
I also have an unseemly aura.
So by the I think the unseemly aura, correct me if I'm wrong, is you guys feel a bit off to other people.
Yeah.
So if anything, you two are giving each other the creeps.
And
You don't feel anything from
sometimes,
the cabin, you feel it from each other.
and sometimes, if we're lucky, the other creatures think we're also one of them.
It's true.
Is that
I
why
will
we
give you
get
that.
along so well? Because we're off-putting to everyone else?
Yeah, you kind of creep each other out, and honestly,
That
I can see it.
that low key would make a lot of sense.
That would make a lot of sense. By the way, Kami, just so you're aware, sense the unnatural, you'd have to be holding something.
Hmm.
So you'd have to kind of like put your hand on it and like use the force on it. Just so you know. Anywho,
It's got the sniff. Cool. I just read the tippy top
you
of that.
both are suddenly awoken at the same time.
Huh.
You both try to check your phones. They don't work. All of
I
your
freak
electronics
out.
are just staticking.
How can I contact my kids?
And it doesn't look like you're doing that right now.
What do
The
you
moment
mean?
you have that thought, who would you say would sleep in the bed?
I mean,
I
I'm
don't
not.
think it would be me.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping in the bed.
But I also feel like I don't know. I if I didn't sleep in it, but you being like a park ranger, I feel like you don't sleep in a bed normally.
I don't unless I'm home, and usually
Ferdinand.
it's me sharing my bed with like 2 children and all the
Mm,
animals and
yeah.
stuffies and everything.
I'm
So
say if someone's got to be in a bed, it's
Then,
probably gonna end up being me.
unfortunately, Ferdinand, you'd be the closest
Yep.
to the window here. You hear a rap, tap, tap, knock on the window.
knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
I've been knocking.
I'm gonna sit up like the Undertaker.
Am I to assume you have just a basic flashlight on you?
But yeah, that that is definitely something I would have.
I'm assuming you'd flash it at the window.
Mm, I think I would flash it up at the ceiling twice.
And suddenly you see a girl in a smock on the ceiling. No, I'm kidding. You see nothing on the ceiling.
Well, that's a start. Excuse me, do you official business, why would you awaken us at such an hour of the night?
Yeah, I've got my flood flashlight on, like it's the park ranger flashlight. I'm flashing it over there, like, identify yourself.
You hear another rap, tap, tap. Coming from the closet next to you, Finn.
I grab my ancestral dagger and my flashlight. But I'm also before I grab my dagger, I'm gonna unload. I'm gonna unclick uh, my firearm.
You got a blicky?
I got a blicky.
All right.
I definitely do not have a blicky.
I have a small. It's just a standard handgun.
Okay.
I told them I'm a ranger. They let me through. I have a badge with me, if they need it.
I
Okay.
also have a badge, but I feel like you probably would know it's not real.
That's okay. Mine is real, so they don't question yours.
You could obviously see that his is from like Spirit Halloween.
Hey, hey, it works sometimes.
We all start somewhere, anywhere. Do you open the closet door, Mr. Finn?
Mm, is it sealed shut?
As far as you're aware, that thing doesn't lock.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Ferdinand. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get my gun, and you're gonna open the door as I like slowly keep your eyes on that door, but don't move. I'm just gonna sit here for a second.
Can I now, holding the flashlight, take a big, huge sniff of the air and try to sniff out what this is? Since one of the things is everyone experiences it differently, I'm going to give it the same thing that I give Detect Evil and Good. You just take a big old sniff.
I like that.
You get a big old whiff of. You can't really tell.
Oh, well,
In
it's
all of your training of this ability, and where you've been more certain than most sometimes, you can't tell. But
What
it
doesn't smell like?
feels
Oh, okay.
you get the strong whiff of a spirit.
Oh. Oh God, what's the girl's name?
What do you think I was gonna say?
I can't think of her name. Is it Lucia?
Well,
Oh.
Lucy's alive, first off.
Oh,
No,
the girl who disappeared.
Elodie?
God. Elodie, yes.
Elodie. I'm gonna say
Unsure.
Elodie.
The only way I can describe it to you is normally you're able to pinpoint the scent. You walked into a Yankee Candle.
Hmm.
I hate Yankee Candle.
So something is here.
I don't like this.
Probably many things are here, but why do they all smell different? They don't usually work together.
And just as quickly as you smelled it, it's gone.
I'm gonna say you dealt it.
Was here.
What are you picking up, buddy?
Many things, but not. Oh. But I don't know this scent. So I can tell you it's not a chupacabra.
Have you dealt with chupacabras before?
I will
You
say
know,
no, and he will nod yes.
my grandfather fought one of those. You know, things are not pretty.
No, very, very ugly.
To say the least. I don't want to fight a chupacabra. Are there even chupacabras in France?
I don't think so. I don't think they migrate.
Is there a lay chupacabra?
I was gonna say a chupalabra.
No, he's just thinking of Miss Rob. He's just like lay chupacabra. Look, nobody said Finn was a genius, okay?
La Baguette Cabra.
Ah, I'll sheepishly walk over to the closet and I'll get next to the door.
Got the gun. But if you're, would you have told me about the smell of spirits? If so,
Yeah,
I might put the gun away and get the knife out. Like, okay.
I would have definitely called out for Elodie just in case. I don't have any skill or perk or what have you that would let me talk to the dead or what have you, but just in case.
I don't. I've never talked to the dead. I'm not that well. I didn't, pay attention to that part of the lesson. No, I can't. I also cannot help you there, pal. Sorry.
I love how you
Not
guys are
my,
so helpful yet unhelpful to each other.
hey, hey,
Takes talent.
it's honesty.
I mean, that's fair.
I will say before I make it there, if I'm passing by uh, uh, you near the closet, I'm gonna say keep the book away. Make sure it's away,
You
and then
got it.
I'll make my way over to the closet and I'll get ready to open
Taking
it.
my way. Anyway.
I'll nod and be like, okay.
And then whenever you're ready, I'll open the door to the closet.
Knife in hand, flashlight at the ready. Go ahead. Goddamn
open to
lock, that's why.
see a barren closet, but a single muddy footprint.
Hmm.
Barefoot. Child size.
Yeah, it's definitely a kid's footprint.
And it's kind of pointing in the direction of the window.
Hmm. You didn't see a kid run through here, right, Ferdinand?
No, and I
Hmm.
can't think of anything that would walk through a wall.
I know I didn't bring my kids.
Rap, tap, tap on the window.
Hmm.
I'm gonna shine my flat. Oh, do we have the camera?
Do you?
Oh yeah, we should.
Would one of you have it readily available?
Probably have to grab it.
I would have left it with you, Ferdinand, on that one. So
Mm. You shine the flashlight. I will grab the camera. I'm going to assume I put it
Who's
in
shining
the
the
little
flashlight?
nightstand.
I am.
As you flash it towards the window, it almost looks like a black cloak or shadow is turning away from you and running into the woods. Almost like etherically disappearing towards the woods.
Hmm.
Oh yes, that's not disconcerting.
You know, I'm really supposed to be saving money for my kids to go to college. Not dealing with this shit.
Ugh.
You ever think, Ferdinand, we're in the wrong line of business?
Every day.
At least I'm not alone. I take a deep sigh.
Do you think the ghost child is helpful or hindrance?
To be honest, I haven't put a lot of thought in Ghost Boo over there. And the ghost child there. To be honest, it's disconcerting in the fact that, well, to be honest with you, there's a ghost child. I think that's really where I start my concern.
Mm, I guess my
That being said,
question is
What
like
do you do next?
hunter
Are you just
wise.
standing there like deer in headlights?
Uh, hunter wise, are spirits. I only have one pip in a cult, but hunter wise, are spirits like always bad?
that's a good question.
I don't know enough about the world.
Yeah, like,
Your
would we?
characters won't know this, but no, they're not all evil.
Okay.
Just are they? Uh, are spirits like unfinished business?
Depends on the spirit.
Okay.
Okay. That's not concerning.
I never
Depends on
said
the
I had
spirit.
to placate your fears.
I don't need you to placate my fears.
He's got a
I
blicky.
said, yeah, I got a blicky.
We'll
It's
fill
the
it with
fear.
salt. We'll be fine.
I'll I'll find some bushes. Don't worry, I'll be okay. I'll find legendary bush and smoke it.
I was gonna say you could just shit yourself in the bush.
I'll smoke the bush.
No, everyone knows that at the underneath the bramble bush, that's where you throw the bodies in.
That's why the bodies hit the floor.
Mm.
I like this. How you pay? Hang on, how you paint that. This is the plot.
I
So I will have to ask you guys again. What are you doing next?
Well, if it's still nighttime, obviously now I'm gonna have trouble going back to sleep.
Yeah, there's no
But
way I'm sleeping.
Something you'll notice throughout this entire experience The clock has frozen at 3:17 a.m.
Witching hour.
I'm gonna take out the picture and be like, This is when the ghosts leave everybody's closet. Interesting.
Is that like a
Oh.
superstition? I didn't know ghosts were such great timekeepers.
I didn't either. Wait, do you think that means...
Listening, bud.
Let's see. This strange nun's alibis that she was in Paris at the same time, but if time is frozen, are you at... This is a quantum question I do not have the answer to. I only have but one pip in science or technology.
Whoa. Quantum is a word that I think was on one of my daughter or son's spelling tests that I had to question her kindergarten teacher. I don't know what a quantum is. Okay, unless you're talking about that show Quantum Leap. I was a big fan of that.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, I have 3 pips in etiquette. Would that tell me that I know when a ghost is entreating me somewhere?
Simply
Actually,
means
I have 4
you
points
know
in the
how to
occult.
have social etiquette.
Well, because the skill thing said you also know like how different creatures kind of interact.
As far as you can tell from your sense the unnatural, it's not a vile smell, it's more of a sweeter, calming scent.
Oh. I think we must follow as long as the clocks are still frozen. It's not like we're going to sleep anyway.
Wish you didn't say that.
Hmm.
I'm gonna hold the dagger the rest of the night and just kind of start praying.
Understood. So if you guys are going to follow, you'll notice from your window there is almost like a path through the trees that kind of heads towards the convent.
We can see this, I'm guessing, as the sun comes up.
No, I think time is
As
still
far as you're
frozen.
aware, it's still 3:17 a.m.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Right.
boy.
That's right. Okay. Ha.
Ooh,
Plot thickens.
is this a digital or an analog clock?
That's a good point.
Analog.
Is it...
Your modern cell phones, whenever you try to use them, static uncontrollably
Okay.
and glitch.
Is this a
So
really
does my
big wall
walkie-talkie
clock?
off
Your walkie-talkie makes static
on all channels?
on all channels.
Oh, smart. You wanted to see if they were sending us a message? I'm gonna... If that clock is reachable, I'm gonna take it off the wall and carry it with us.
It's like one of those really comically large circle ones, so you're basically handling like an entire large pizza pie.
Okay, that's not going to work.
Listen, I'm a big fan of Public Enemy myself, but I don't.
You don't have
think
an analog watch?
I have a.
I never said I had equipment, so I'm gonna say, yeah, sure, I have an analog watch.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'll keep an eye on this. TikTok or not.
Should I be concerned?
Probably.
We're gonna do our best. Thanks, Plainsman.
Thank you, Plainsman. Well, I'm gonna do my best to follow, but I'm gonna be looking I'm gonna be looking extremely hard. I would say, using my survival, I'm gonna look extremely hard for tracks. And I'm also, how does Animal Ken actually work? Is it in terms of like
It is
taming
your
animals?
ability to have and work with animals.
Okay,
Mm,
okay. That's just because I'm a park ranger, so it made sense.
No, that does make
Um,
sense.
fair.
um, yeah, I'm just gonna keep a very close eye on the path, kind of like
So
looking at where we're going.
this path is dense.
I'm gonna
It-
mark it. I'm gonna use my utility knife to mark arrows in the tree going the way back.
Okay.
Oh, smart.
You pass through for a little while. Your clocks are still at 3:17 a.m. When suddenly, Monsieur Finn, you see something, a clearing,
Hmm.
and you see something in the middle of it.
Does it remind me of the ancestral plane?
No, it reminds you of your duties as a park ranger. You see a dead
So
deer.
I feel like that's an actual. Hold on.
And
Hold
as a
on.
park ranger,
I gotta text my friend and ask him, did dead deer upset you? Is dead deer something I would be concerned about?
quick question. As a park ranger, when you were traveling over here, you heard the vast sounds of nature, bugs, woodland creatures, all that stuff.
Okay,
When you
what
found
color
this,
is the what color is the deer?
what color is a deer? Looks normal. Brown.
Then it's not a message. It's not a message from the spirit realm.
Okay, that's fair. Uh, when you found this deer, the entire forest went dead silent.
Hmm. Seems like nature itself is quite sad for the loss of this thing. But I
I
would
don't
expect
think
to at
the
least
little
hear some
girl killed
cries.
it.
As a park ranger, you would know if the forest is silent, something is hunting.
Hmm. How far away is this dead body? Roughly.
Probably good, probably good 30 feet in the clearing.
Can I see any marks on the body from where I'm at?
Not not from 30 feet away.
I pull out my binoculars.
Uh,
Park ranger,
no,
baby.
that's fair. The body looks fine.
You have to imagine that I'm in like full Cub Scout. I'm a backpack. I note on the thing I said I'm a
Yeah.
backpack dad.
So
Why?
as far as you are aware, that deer looks untouched.
All right.
Oh,
I've been a park ranger for about 5 years now. And in all my time, I've never seen a deer like that. There's nothing on it, nothing around the mouth, no foaming, any flies in the eyes, anything like that.
No, it looks a little pale though.
Pale or white?
Pale.
Okay. Sick. I don't know. Maybe it's a sick deer. I can tell you what it's not, Ferdinand. It's not our dinner.
disgusting.
Yeah, look, I don't make the rules.
Are you guys still like standing in the middle of the silent ass forest, nowhere near this deer?
I'm
Just so
gonna
I can
Oh
try
yeah, I'm not
to
getting near the deer.
stand behind
You're
a
not getting near
tree.
the deer?
Don't get near the deer, Ferdinand. Ferdinand, why are you getting near the deer, buddy?
I was just going to stand near a
Ferdinand.
tree.
No, I mean listen, if you get near the deer, I do have something to tell you.
My like the thing that I'm really good at, I since manipulation is my best stat or skill, I put in monster motivator, and like my thing is getting a monster to do things that I want it to do. I don't think that's gonna work on a ghost. I don't know what a ghost wants because I don't know why they're dead.
What a ghost wants. What a ghost. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm not. Well, I don't think this ghost is expecting us to find its wants and needs either, though.
Also true.
You
To be
hear a
100%
twig snap
sure.
next to you.
Yeah, my favorite sounds.
Mm,
It's right next to Ferdinand.
Can I take a big sniff?
Please do.
Nothing.
Well, hello, creature of the forest.
Some of you, do you look in that direction, or you just kind of freeze and start talking to yourself?
I start talking and I turn very slowly. Since I didn't smell anything weird, I don't think it's a creature of the night. I think it's just a
You said you're
creature.
next to a tree, right?
Yep.
Ferdinand, why? Ferdinand, buddy, who are you talking to?
Ferdinand, you put your hand on this tree for comfort, and you feel scratches in the tree.
Oh, what kind of scratches? I'm gonna
I don't know.
feel
Do you
up
look
this
at it?
tree. I'm gonna
Oh,
feel it
look-
up first.
Do you look at it with the flashlight?
well, if you found
Yeah,
animal
probably.
scratches, I'm absolutely coming over to look.
All right. You both look at this tree, and
Would my
it's
animal can let me know what kind of animal it was?
in the tree are carved
Oh,
names.
no. Ah, see, no. I know what animal this is.
Some of
Yeah.
these names look like they were carved so long ago the tree is almost healing the wound. At the very bottom,
Nope.
it says Elodie Martin, and freshly carved underneath it, Ferdinand.
I think the ghost girl likes me.
I mean, that's one way to have a meet cute. Ferdinand, buddy, I hate to be the bearer of interesting news, I guess, on this one. I don't know that your new boo is the best for you.
Hmm.
If you catch my drift.
You're funny because as you guys look away from the tree back at the deer, you see it.
See it what?
You see it.
The deer?
The girl.
A nun.
Oh, well, that's worse.
Hey, Ferdinand, are you Catholic?
No.
Okay, cool. So neither of us have a problem fighting this nun, right? If we got to fight a nun.
God damn it. I'm not
Fighting is not
surprised.
really my forte.
I could be surprised with you.
But I will say, okay.
That's it? You just look in that direction and go, okay?
And then
Um.
I will not turn my head, but I will say write down all the names as quickly as you can.
Oh, okay. I'll start writing down all the names I see on the tree.
Are
And
either of you staring at this nun?
oh yeah,
Uh-uh.
I have not broken eye contact.
Yeah. You stare at the nun. I'm getting the names.
The second you blink eventually,
Don't
she's
blink.
gone.
No, he ain't blinking. He can't blink. Ferdinand
He
has
ain't
no
blinking?
eyelids. What do you mean?
Okay, I need you to roll me, you know what, for fun. Roll me stamina with
Okay.
survival.
It's
Wait,
just
so
a
you
number
would
of
have-
D10s equal to your pips.
Yep, so you would have 5 dice total.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to show you guys what I'm rolling. Boop.
Watch him be like, hey. Oh, I hope you.
1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
My
You
man does not
manage
blink.
to you do manage to, in the heat of the moment, keep your eye on this nun. How long do you think it takes you to write down these names? Because there's like 20.
That's a
I'm
lot
writing
of
in
names.
Ranger shorthand.
So you could
So-
probably keep your eye open for about a minute.
I could do it in a. I think I can get most of the names down in a minute. I'd let's see. What would I say? How could I argue this? I'm pretty. I'd say that I don't know. I honestly feel like I would write down things as like
Finn,
first. I know what I'm doing.
Dexterity?
Initial. Okay, yeah, Dex. I can
Dexterity
do
and
that.
survival.
Dexterity and survival. That's a 5 or 5 piece.
Either you beat a 4, either you beat a 4, or you don't finish before he blinks. Ooh. That's 1. 1 success. So you managed to get about a quarter of the names done before he blinks. And the nun is gone.
Get out of here, bot.
The moment you blink, she didn't just like poof out of existence, she almost like wisped away in a black shadow.
Oh.
Well, at least it's not a weeping angel.
Did you
True.
turn around?
Not yet.
Why would you speak, my friend?
For fun.
Not you.
I will probably turn to whatever my partner is doing.
I'm trying to write down more of these names.
He's still writing down the names, and then you will see something kind of flapping out from underneath the deer. Almost like a piece of cloth.
Oh, do you think the deer can rap?
Ooh.
I don't think so, buddy.
Oh, well, oh, it might have a note for us. Small child ghost! Are you still here? I'm going to check my watch. That's what I'll do, actually.
3:23 a.m.
That was 6 minutes of fast. Do you think the child ghost is letting us pass now?
Do you think the child ghost can pause time? Is that a thing?
I don't know what children ghosts can do. I'm not really a child ghost expert.
Also, why is only one of her foots muddy? Her feet muddy. Do you think she's only
Child.
got one leg?
That would explain why she's haunting people. One-legged ghost.
Was the nun the one that we have the picture of?
It was a nun.
Oh.
But we couldn't make out. I guess you couldn't make out any facial features.
From
or
30
anything.
feet away? No.
Okay. Should give me my.
Like I said, there is a piece of cloth, what it looks like, flapping out from underneath the deer.
Oh, let's hope it's not
In the
Elodie.
wind.
I'm gonna slowly, ritual knife in one hand, flashlight in the other, get closer to the deer. I'm trying to like cover my face though, because I don't want to smell dead deer. I know that thing reeks.
No, I understand.
I will
From
shine
what
the
you can
flashlight for you.
tell, as a park ranger with animal ken of what 3 pips you said?
My animal kin is 2 pips.
2 pips. Roll me intelligence and animal ken, please.
So that would be a total of 5 pips. Let's hope it's better than the last time I rolled 5 of these.
Hot damn!
Oh yeah, it is. Yep, definitely
That's
better.
5 successes. You will notice when you get to this deer,
I know everything.
you do know everything.
Oh, right.
The deer has some scratches from trying to fight something off, but you notice a very distinct lack of blood anywhere,
Oh.
with no obvious wounds other than the scratches that are on like its legs from almost like trying to kick off the ground like something was holding it down. And that small cloth flopping in the wind. It looks almost like a fancy cloth that you've seen in the pictures of the nuns.
We got none fall.
They don't really clean up after themselves, do they?
I don't get the feeling that the nuns do.
And as you say this to each other, you'll notice at the edge of the clearing, the entrance to the abbey, to the convent.
I have a feeling this is a place we didn't want to be.
I also have a feeling they know we were here now, even though time was frozen. That is a new one for me.
It's an interesting one, to say the least.
From where you are, you will see there are some lights on in the abbey.
Okay. Huh.
Do you think we can pick out the nun that was here with us?
Not from this distance. You'd have to go to the abbey.
Yeah.
We've been told countless times not to come here. So obviously, us coming here is probably the worst idea possible.
My name is now on a tree.
As you say that, Finn, your walkie-talkie clicks to life.
Oh no.
Static. Then you hear heavy breathing, what sounds like footsteps stomping through the forest.
All right, Ferdinand, either Tony's on patrol again and didn't realize that we can hear him walking uphill, or something's coming this way.
As you say that, you hear, "Bonjour, hello, my name is Elodie. I'm lost in the forest."
Is this
And
coming to
then
the
you hear,
walkie-talkie?
this is coming from the walkie-talkie.
I'm gonna grab it and kind of click back. Elodie, this is Park Ranger Finn. Can you describe where you are?
She's not a ghost. She's not a ghost. She's... Then you hear another woman speak. Sister. And then your walkie-talkie clicks itself off.
Well, I don't really like that.
Nope. But we also, if we don't get this girl, we don't get paid. And that means I took a weekend off and left my kids with their asshole mom for no reason. So I'm gonna find this LOD, and whatever this sister's all about, It's gonna stop. We don't fight in this family.
I guess we're going to the Abbey.
I had a feeling we were gonna wind up there regardless of whether we wanted to or not, buddy.
It's true.
You got anything on you?
I would like to leave a note, but I feel like they're going to find it out here. We should get this list of names into town.
It's not a bad call.
Do you think they can wait till morning? I feel there's always a priest or a clergyman up all night, but it could just be movies and media that tell me that. I think this list of names should be delivered somewhere where it will, I don't know. It will make sense to a local more so than us.
I just hope we can get to the local clergyman. You know?
Well, I will
I
say,
don't.
sorry to cut you boys off, but for time purposes, I'm just saying you're walking towards the Abbey, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
As you guys make it up the steps, it's not too far up, but it is kind of like built into the mountain, so they have like kind of like almost like a mountain monastery convent there.
This is nice.
And right in the front is the gardens, and you are met by a nun who's carrying a candle.
None with a candle.
Ah, bonjour, Moses.
Bonjour.
She's like kind of holding the candle out. She pulls it towards herself. My name is Sir Marguerite.
Oh.
And she looks exactly like the woman in the photo from 1931. And I'm going to go take a bathroom break. I'll leave you guys with that for now.
So the old women here don't age.
At least one of them.
Are we thinking? What are we thinking? Demonic possession.
I'm thinking if that has to be your name. Does she need your true name in order to get you?
Oh, I'm happy to lie.
Because I already have. That's one of my things. I have fake names.
You just have a collection of fake names.
Yep, I took the perk that's like, or the advantage that's like, oh yeah, I was like, I'm gonna be a fucking Winchester brother, okay? That's what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of fake badges, but also that I'm in a registry somewhere under my real name.
That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. I love the idea that like somewhere they're like, oh, him? Yeah. Yeah, we know all about that guy. He's on a list.
That's actually what the flaw is called. On a list.
Oh, he's on a list. We know all about him. He's
I have returned.
Hello.
So I heard you making some possibilities of what my shenanigans tonight are. I heard demonic possession, then you cut out.
Oh no, it could be anything right now. He was saying he's ready like a Winchester brother in case of demonic possession.
I did hear that part, yes.
But I feel like I'm just gonna say to this lady, like, people like me and I'm very pretty, so I'm just gonna say, oh, you're very.
Oh, I'm also beautiful.
Do we have the same character? I didn't even open up.
You two sexy bitches.
I said that I've got rugged dad. I'm a rugged, gruff dad.
Damn, bro, I'd give you a smooch.
I took unseemly aura and stunning.
I took unsealing aura and beautiful.
You know when you see something so like beautiful, but it just feels weird. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Like
that's
you
funny.
look almost symmetrical, but you're like an angle or two off, and you're like, huh? Like it just puts you off slightly.
I can't help it.
All right.
There's some sexy.
I have
That's
been joined by
fantastic.
my lap cats. Now I can be extra evil now.
Oh, goody. I'm
My
going to
daughter is here.
say to Sir Marguerite, oh, you're very photogenic.
Indeed.
Why, thank you.
What's your skincare regimen?
A healthy dose of tea, some lovely bread, good salad, and the love of God.
Which god?
Why, God, of course. Please, you gentlemen must be tired. Please, please, come in. I have tea brewing right now.
I can't have tea right now. I'm actually on a juice cleanse.
Ah, okay, no worries. I'm
How?
simply brewing a batch of tea for the nuns when they wake up.
Ah,
Oh, they're asleep.
Yes, one of us does a rotation to stay awake during the night, just to keep things nice, tidy, and running. There's only about 12 of us, so we swap every month.
That makes sense. Gotta keep
oh.
the nunnery nunning.
This is true. The convent. I haven't
I,
seen you two around before. Are you from the village?
uh, we don't tend to, wander up into convents often.
I see. That doesn't quite answer my question, unfortunately.
He doesn't
No.
trust you. That's why he's trying not to answer.
Oh, I know exactly why you're doing it. I'm just telling you.
Eh, just visitors. That's all. I heard there was a building in the region that was worth visiting for within a historical context.
Oh, yes, that would be our convent. You know, there was a girl recently who was, I believe, doing a project of some sort.
Oh,
Poor girl.
did something happen to her?
The forest takes people sometimes.
The forest. Oh no.
The whole forest?
Stranger things have happened.
I don't know why that took me out. Just the whole forest? Just um. Well, I can only imagine that you guys must have then come down the mountain and alerted people.
Well, why, of course, we had no idea she went missing until the police came here.
Oh, so the police have come by.
Of course. When someone goes missing, we do our best to help if we've seen them.
Oh, of course, sister, of course. Uh, I meant to ask. Such a rich history. 200 years here, correct?
That would be correct.
Yeah. What was this place beforehand?
It was always a convent.
Even 200 years ago.
Correct.
And before that?
I believe an empty mountainside.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Are
I'm
you
sure
trying
you
to
guys have.
are you trying to elude something?
Well, no, I just figured that you must be the head abbot here, correct? Head nun.
Oh, no, 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 no. I'm just one of the sisters here.
Oh, where's the head sister?
Uh, she's away in Paris at the moment. I only recently got back.
I understand. He does not
What?
understand.
Please, if not tea, at least let me show you around. I'm sure you're here for the same reason as the girl, correct? Elodie?
Yeah. Yes, we are.
No worries. I will be in the dining hall preparing for the preparing breakfast for the other nuns. Please feel free to have a look around.
I don't
I will
trust this
say
place
there
much.
is the only room I would say not to go into are my room personally and any of the other nuns' rooms for privacy reasons. I'm sure you understand.
Of course.
And she bids you adieu and walks away.
It's just 3:30 in the morning and she's wandering around outside. Sure does seem normal.
You look at your clock. 3:23 a.m.
You know,
Oh,
the
no.
fact that only 6 minutes have passed and the entire time we spent talking to since we found ourselves here really has me irked.
Did you take the cloth from the deer?
I threw it in my backpack.
Hmm.
Are you doing something with this cloth, my friends?
Uh, Not yet. But actually, I'll take a look at the cloth and see if it looks like anything on Saint Marguerite.
Intelligence plus investigation.
Right. I'm 3 intelligence, and did I put anything in an investigation
I don't
skill?
think you did, no.
I did not. Nope. So straight threes. Shaboink.
That would be one success. As far
Oh,
as you're
no.
aware, it has no relation to her.
And it didn't look like she was missing anything on her person?
I'll ask you to make the same roll.
Oh, no. Is that intelligence and investigation?
Correct.
I am also 3 pips, but different configuration. I can count. Would you let me type D, bro? Stop that. Oof.
That would also be one success. As far as you're aware, you can't tell. Or I'm sorry, as far as you're aware, she has everything. I misspoke.
Oh.
I mean, I guess it would have been you can't tell anything's wrong, but
Hmm.
the other one just sounds better when in this situation.
I don't want to go in. I have 1 pip in occult. Would I be able to tell if something is consecrated?
If something is consecrated,
Yeah.
hmm.
Because my original thought was to go up to like the doorway but not step inside and then use the ranged version of Sense the Unnatural. Because I feel like I can hit the whole place.
I want you to roll me a wits plus occult roll.
Okay.
You got this, buddy.
Okay. I'll show you guys my roll too.
Unlock your Byakugan. Your tracker
Oh,
ninja.
Jesus.
That would be a one success roll.
So see.
As far as you're aware, you don't feel anything other than the smallest smell from your sense the unnatural. Just permeating the area as you were coming up to the abbey of almost like berries.
Berries?
Red berries.
So not
What
ghost
kind of?
land.
Wait, what variety of berry? I need to know
With one
these berries.
success, he has no damn clue.
Well, I mean, could I smell the berries? If I smell the berries too, right?
Do you try to smell the berries?
I'll definitely try to smell the berries. If he says he
Wits
smells the
plus
berries, I
occult,
need.
please.
Wits plus occult.
Yes, sir.
Wits is 3, my occult is 4, so that is 7.
Oh my
damn.
god.
So that's 6.
Okay, what's really funny is right as you did that roll, someone did a Discord notification, didn't see anything, and that is 0 successes.
Ah,
If
even
you
with the
would
7?
like, if you roll is 6 and above is a success.
So wait, wouldn't the 7 then count as 1 success?
Why is there a 7 there?
Because
Oh,
I got
you'd
to
say.
roll 7.
Oh yeah,
I
so
could.
if you would like, it's the same smell of red berries. You cannot detect anything. If you would like, you could spend a point of willpower to re-roll 3 dice. The 7 you cannot re-roll.
No, I'm good for now.
You cannot discern the type of red berry. It's almost like you went into like the berry section of like Stop and Shop and just took a whiff.
That's good.
Okay.
He doesn't smell like spirits or
It almost smells kind of, what's the word? Stale?
I don't think the nuns are going to wake up. However, if you have that piece of cloth out, I'm gonna wrap the cloth around my watch and then count in my head out 60 seconds and see if the watch moved.
Okay. The watch doesn't move.
Well, there goes my theory.
Sorry,
No,
buddy.
I mean, clearly time has stopped here because this sister is the same age as the photo as she was in 1931.
Oh.
Now, the sister did give you free reign to walk around the abbey should you choose.
I bet she did.
I think we should walk around everywhere, but actually stepping inside.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to go inside the abbey.
And I mean, there's really the only option of going into the abbey because the courtyard kind of just leads into the abbey. Or the door. Back.
I'll head into the courtyard, but not the building. I also don't think they're going to wake up.
I like that. I like that neither of us want to walk inside.
That's
Yeah.
understandable. I mean, given your situation, I'd be fucking running right now.
Listen,
Do
let's
you want
just
to play the game or not?
yeah, you're not. It's true. We're gonna have to go in.
Yeah.
Awas is right. We're
Damn.
we are
Awaz, you tell him.
Awas has got us there. But I will say then, yeah, we do have to press inward. Look, we're not gonna find a whole lot here. As much as I hate it, keep your head on a swivel. Keep your eyes peeled, and just maybe let's just buddy system it up.
Is there a bonfire is probably not the right term, but like, are there torches and or sconces in the courtyard since it's so late at night?
They have lights, like electric lights going.
Oh.
They're kind of flicking in and out, probably because they're like shitty bulbs or something.
Oh, damn it.
Oh.
I was gonna see if they had little bits of fire, if it was rippling or if it was frozen. But the fact that they have electricity in there, I think I'll walk towards whatever the closest electric bulb is, and then I'll take out my phone and see if it's still freaking out.
Oh, smart.
Your phone is actually not freaking out at the moment.
Oh. Well, that's
100%.
weird.
And your phone says 3:24.
The time moved, didn't it?
Went backwards.
No, it was 3:23.
Oh, okay.
So as you guys
No,
walk
this-
into the courtyard, the first thing you'll see is there's a small entranceway in the front that leads into almost like a hallway. So Marguerite has left the door open for you. And she
You know,
went off to the right.
I find it really crazy that nobody knows anything about this place, about the religion of these people. They just have this mysterious monastery up on a hill. They just never
Oh no,
question.
it definitely looks like a Christian convent.
No, I get that, but to him, he's just kind of like all these things that they haven't questioned once.
All these squares make a circle.
Like the circle is making.
So you guys enter the hallway by chance?
Yeah.
Yep.
When you enter the hallway, it has portraits of the former abbesses, like the head of the abbey, right?
Mm-mm.
And there's quite a few of them, as the convent has been around for a few years. And there is one portrait quite near the beginning that has its face scratched out.
Oh.
And it has a date underneath it. 1907.
07.
I'm gonna check the eyeballs in all of the paintings first to see if this is like a Scooby-Doo mystery.
It is not like a Scooby-Doo.
Damn it.
Good call. Good call. I
Oh,
like where your
I get
head's
it.
at. 1907. You said it says.
Correct.
Correct.
To
Does
your
it have a
left is
name?
it does not.
Damn.
As you guys, if you go to the left, it is towards the what seem to be the rooms where she told you just don't go into anyone's rooms. But she did, I forgot to mention, she did say there is a guest room kind of straight down the hall. Just don't go into any of the nuns' rooms. And to the right is where she went, and she said she was going to the dining hall.
Oh, okay.
That's also probably pretty true. They just have new stuff. I mean, we just have new stuff. We're newfangled.
The question
Yeah,
is,
we're
which way are you going?
I think we should check the guest room first, even though I think that just gives her more time to poison us.
Again, I like where your head's at.
But I think we should check the guest room and see if we can find like anybody's stuff in there.
Okay, so you go towards the rooms. All the nuns' rooms are closed. Hers especially. They all have their names kind of on the door. And like little plaques. And the guest room is open. And you notice there isn't, like, as you go in, there's like a mirror standing in the front of the doorway.
Oh, interesting. Is it like a
And
full door mirror?
yeah, so kind of like if you walk in, it's like it's kind of like a windowed wall, but in the middle of the windows is like a big freaking like tall ass mirror, like a full size mirror.
Oh.
And behind you, gentlemen, is a nun.
Where what?
In the mirror, you see the two of you and a nun.
I'm not going to turn around, but I'm gonna start like moving my hand as if I'm gonna poke her.
She's like 5 feet behind you.
Gonna stretch.
I assure you, I am real.
Oh, what?
It's no, I don't like that.
You saying this out loud?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you must leave.
Oh,
This
I
nun
agree.
looks in the mirror. She looks terrified.
Why is the nun
You
scared?
must leave.
Hmm.
Oh, good, I got that sneeze off. Ugh.
Respect it.
How do we unfreeze time?
What? What do you mean? You must leave.
Okay, but how do we stop time from being frozen?
I don't know what you mean. You just need to get out of here.
Okay, but why haven't you left?
I... She won't let me.
Who?
Sister Marguerite.
The nice lady that's making you tea?
Yes. She knows you're here.
I mean, I would imagine so. She invited us in.
You must leave. You're not safe here.
Look, before we leave, do you know anything about a girl named Elodie?
Elodie, she makes a cross on her chest. That poor girl was here, and then she went missing. I think she was prey to the demon inside of Marguerite.
Oh, I was going to ask about the deer, but a demon, I guess, makes more sense to, people in mirrors.
What else can you tell us about the demon in Marguerite?
She doesn't drink blood like a person. She makes the room dark. Then people scream. Please, you need to leave.
Yeah, no, she sounds like a hoot.
How do we leave at normal human speed?
Leave in the morning.
Normal humans.
I have a feeling the night is not going to end. That is my problem.
I hate to think you're right, but you are.
Drinks blood makes people scream. I don't know enough about whatever this is.
This
But it
nun
People
does
just
say
like
ice cream.
this nun walks away from her room, walks to her room and closes the door and locks it behind her.
You know, for people that want help, everybody keeps closing the damn door.
I agree.
To be fair, Sir Marguerite did leave the door open for you.
I don't think she wants help. I think she wants a sneaky snack.
I'm not on the menu.
Well, like I said, she did tell you not to go into her room. And it does look there is another room over here that is not one of the bedrooms.
She does drink blood.
Drinks blood. Don't go in her room. Okay. So far, this seems pretty straightforward. I mean, she's definitely going to kill us if we get too close.
I'm trying to devise a plan for to use my monster manipulator. Now I know that she likes blood. I feel like I need some kind of receptacle to pour some blood in and just leave it somewhere and see if she tries to lap it up somewhere as a distraction.
Listen. Maybe with my 2 in medicine and my 3 in intelligence, I can help you safely drain some blood with my first aid kit. Get a little out. We could maybe set up a little trap. I can try and put together a nice trap or something. I don't know how you trap a ghost. I'm not. My last name's not Aykroyd.
I have a feeling, though I've not experienced it myself, I have a feeling your walkie-talkie message was not happening currently. I think it was a message from the past. Elodie said she's not a ghost. I only know I mean, technically a chupacabra also drinks blood, but that's after it's eviscerated you. But I mean,
How many chupacabra have you dealt with, man?
not as many as you're thinking. It's just if you want blood, I mean, there's an obvious choice here.
Let's see. Well, let's. I kind of taking a look around in this abbot and this convent a little bit more. Is there anything else in here that kind of gives us the feeling that this place is stuck in time, or is something
It
like?
doesn't give you that vibe, no. But the question is, there are the rooms for the nuns. There is Sir Marguerite's room, and there is an unidentified room nearby
Does the
that's big enough to have
unidentified?
double doors.
Okay, one question. Did we notice like it seemed like there was a basement to this place coming up, or did we
As
not
of
notice
you
it
can
that we
tell,
saw?
no, not right now.
Okay. Double doors. I mean, that's either a chapel or chomping ground. Maybe we take a peek in the rooms, just minus that Marguerite lady. If she's the
Maybe.
one that's not letting them leave, I'm pretty sure she doesn't want us in there looking at stuff.
Definitely think we'd have to distract her if we wanted to check out what's in her room. To be fair, I am pretty good at larceny.
What the hell did you do before you got here, man?
You guys go to poke at that door, it's unlocked.
Yeah, it's my favorite. It's my least favorite kind of door. Oh,
Is this
that's one.
the double door or her door?
The double door. Her door would be locked.
I don't like double door being unlocked.
The moment you open the door, it reeks of old books.
Libraries aren't too bad.
And you open it and you find the convent's archive.
Maybe we can find some literature on something that happened here.
1907. That is the year we need to look up, I think.
Apparently, it was a good year.
1907, you will find records of all the nuns who were here. One being Abbess Marguerite.
Oh,
You also find old photographs, letters, birth records, deaths, and newspapers.
Yeah.
Yes, they record the deaths of the nuns as they happen.
When's the last recorded death?
2026.
When was
Marguerite.
Yeah, that's what
Go
he
back a
said.
few years.
He said
2011.
Marguerite.
Marguerite. 1984. Marguerite. 1958. Marguerite. 1931. Marguerite. 1912. Marguerite.
how did the old lady escape?
Clearly, she must have found a similar way through like we did. A gap in the fence, I guess, kind of.
As you guys are in here, the lights that are sustaining the nice glow in the room kind of flicker a little bit, like the lights outside were. They must be old bulbs.
Oh. Do you
Things
want
I
to?
don't like.
Do you want to try the distraction theory?
I don't know. Do you feel like you've got a good distraction, buddy?
I think we need a little bit of blood. None of you can read
I'll
cursive.
pull out my utility knife and I'll like cut my finger a little bit. I'll be like, look, I'm not squeamish.
Finn, can I ask you a silly question?
I don't think it's silly.
What's your texting ringtone?
My texting ringtone? I don't know. We're not allowed to keep our ringtones on in the forest because God forbid we scare something.
So your phone's on silent right now?
Oh yeah, it stays on silent.
What about you, Ferdinand?
I haven't heard my text ring in so long, I don't know.
Well, you both feel a vibrate from your phone.
I don't think my plug is in.
I will
You
take
both
out
feel
my
your phone
phone.
vibrate. You have a new text message from an unknown number, both of you.
Oh.
This is why I told my ex I don't want to download WhatsApp.
And
Now
it's a
everybody
group
knows.
message with this unknown number and the two of you. It's a photo of you guys looking at the records.
Did someone watch Scream in this convent? What's happening here?
A message appears underneath it in bold. Leave.
You know, it's crazy that these nuns can afford a texting plan.
I know.
I thought they took vows of poverty.
Ugh. I think
Another message comes in. Please.
Now they're polite about us leaving.
I mean I don't want to overstay my welcome. It's just I don't know if we can walk outside while time is frozen. We can try.
And you notice on your phone it says 3:30 a.m.
Oh,
Wow, they let it move forward a whole 4 minutes.
And then a final message comes in italicized. Before I become hungry.
oh. I time is moving. I suppose it's time to run.
You know what? My ex, the mother of my children, I saw her get hangry a couple times. That's why we're not together anymore. Um, I would hate to see what a nun hunger looks like.
I think you should leave a smear somewhere of your blood and then we run in the opposite direction.
Uh, I'll like smear some in a napkin and like throw it the opposite direction. I'm like, whoop.
That's for you. And I guess we have to leave the same. Can we leave
Did
out the
you
front door?
I have to ask, did you actually leave a smear of blood somewhere?
I put it in and I put like remember I cut my finger before? I took the
Uh-huh.
napkin that had it, I balled it up I squeezed it, I balled it up and I threw it in the other direction.
The moment where are you doing this? In the hallway or the like archive you were in?
Oh no, no, no. This is after we clear hallway. I'm getting the fuck out of the hallway first. I'm not.
Oh, I'm saying you would probably be doing this in the hallway then, correct?
Yep. Whatever the opposite direction that we need to go in is where
The
he
moment
throws.
you do that, all of the lights and candles in the hallway go out simultaneously.
Oh, that's not good.
You feel a rush of wind go past you, and it's almost as if a shadow speeds towards the napkin you threw.
Again, anger, man. It's a crazy thing.
And you hear panting.
Hmm.
I'm going to say keep running in the opposite direction.
Yeah, well, we're moving.
I don't have any fun parts for this.
So you'll notice that the door you came in is locked.
Oh, fantastic.
That's
Ah! I have one pip in larceny. I will try to unlock the door.
Roll me dexterity and larceny. As you're doing that,
one pip.
Sir Marguerite walks up to the both of you and is literally holding the tissue and like literally panting.
Oh boy.
Wondered when you would figure this out. That is one success. You do not unlock the door right away.
Damn it.
I kind of look at you, fumble the door. Like, oh boy. Tell me, what is it that you are so keen on doing here?
Surviving.
I think you've done a great job of that.
I think I have, being here as long as I have.
I'm gonna try to lean into my own unseemly aura. So I'm gonna like lean forward and I'm gonna say, so you keep the nuns as cattle?
Not at all.
Now,
Your
what is their purpose in this equation?
Their purpose is to devote themselves to God. Nothing else.
Respect the push for the big G, but dare I ask, uh, is it not a bit odd that what you're doing? Is this a gift from God?
To some, it might be. To most, it's not.
What about to you, sister? What do you think of it?
I use my gift to rid the village of vermin.
Yeah, sister, you're giving me a real weird vibe Rooney here. Oh well. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared.
Good.
Listen, however, I gotta ask, what happened to the girl that was here?
I didn't want to have to grab her.
Didn't want to, and you did, and did are different things, though.
Because I didn't want her to expose what I am.
I don't think there's ways
Same
to
as you two.
look. We just need the girl. We get the girl, we'll keep her quiet.
Can you promise this?
Absolutely. Listen, I come from a long list of people who are experts in keeping their mouths shut and knowing when to stay the hell away. I
I'm
will bring her
glad
completely
to
off
hear.
the grid.
That's not what I want. I want her to be back where she belongs and just to stay quiet.
Oh, she will be quiet as all can be about
I
anything she
don't
saw.
like that answer.
There will be nothing talked about because there's nothing to know.
And explain yourself.
Listen, what you do on your own time is none of my business. However, I will say, if you want to not be found, maybe you shouldn't be writing people's names on trees that go missing. Like mine. And
What are you talking about?
You did see the tree.
What tree?
in the woods by the deer.
What are you on about?
Is the deer not your doing?
I mean, I probably fed on the deer earlier this night. What tree are you talking about?
Hmm.
The tree in the field. We saw a field before we got here,
Okay.
and there was a dead deer in the middle of the field.
Okay.
So, and that's where I found this piece of cloth.
Off that she like looks at her robes like, Merde, I ripped the damn thing. My apologies. And she like makes a cross.
So you were hunting deer outside.
Better deer than people, dear.
I agree. So we'll leave, but just you scared her off into the woods, I'm guessing?
She saw me hunting.
Oh, I apologize.
I keep this town rid of vermin so that the wonderful, kind, God-fearing people down in the town can live normal lives and the nuns here can be left alone. I am a necessary evil in these woods. And she kind of raises her hand up, and right around the two of you, the shadows under your feet convalesce into black tentacles that hold you in place.
Look, we don't need to. We're not here
She
to stop you.
squeezes you so you stop talking. I will make one thing very clear, Finn. Should you break your word to me, within a week, Yumi and Aero will be here under my watch. Have I made myself clear?
He kind of like shoots a very stern look back, like it's a very serious look, like
And her eyes start glowing, and you feel a primordial fear.
I am not afraid of this bitch. How dare you threaten my kids? I'm a Papa Bear. No, absolutely not. I'm not afraid of you. You just threatened my children. I am a single father. Absolutely not.
Roll me resolve and intimidation.
So it'd be a straight 3. My kids are my power.
She has a few points in oblivion.
What?
You manage to not be afraid.
My children are my power. 8.
Do we have an understanding? She like lets you speak.
I have an understanding. Just
And you,
like
Ferdinand, I know who you are. I know about the child you want to keep safe.
I look over. You're a dad too.
No.
What's the saying they say over in the United States? Better the devil you know than the devil you don't.
You'll be the monster under his bed.
I don't hide under the bed, sweetie.
Huh.
Now, she lets you go. Follow me. And she also grips your hand, Finn. And you said you like cut your finger, right?
Yeah.
She just licks it and the wound closes instantly.
Normally I buy girls dinner first.
Oh, please, you couldn't handle me.
Wait, I'm gonna believe that.
She does have
I'm
over
gonna believe
100
that.
years of experience.
That is a different level of power that I don't think anybody should handle. That
Please, you should have seen me 100 years ago.
I, I believe it. You can tell if it's just like absolutely.
How do you stop time?
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean about stopping time? Trees being carved into. What are you on about?
I'm just gonna hold up my watch and stare at it as we walk.
340. And she takes you to the chapel. And underneath the main pew is a staircase going down. After you.
I'm gonna turn to her and say, does 3:17 a.m. happen to mean anything to you?
No. After you.
Hmm. I feel like, again, I don't know too much about World of Darkness, but I assume one of their powers is super hearing.
That would be a sum. Yeah.
Damn. Hmm. 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 What is the hunter version of sleight of hand?
Oh.
Sleight of hand, that would be essentially it'd be a combination of dexterity and whatever you're trying to do. So dexterity with, I mean, it's not really athletics. I would say brawl because you're doing it with your hands. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get a message to Finn to tell him to say out loud the name of the first person on the list on the tree.
Oh. Well, it was her name.
No,
Oh,
the last the
oh no,
last name was his too.
it was his.
The first name on the list was a man named Enrique.
I'll say it then. Enrique.
Enrique, what do you want with him?
The tree that we found is Ferdinand's name on. There was 20
What do
different
you
names.
mean Ferdinand's name is on it?
It's after yours.
Ooh.
What are you talking
Maybe.
about? This is Marguerite you're talking to.
Actually,
right.
no. No. Run with that. My best thing is manipulation. I'm going to say yes. Your name was ahead of mine on the list.
You on about? I killed
doesn't know.
Henri over 80 years ago.
She clearly doesn't understand the list.
I don't understand the list either. Why am I also on the same list as you?
Oh, this Enrique guy. What about? And I'll start going down to the next name.
And the next is a woman named Eloise.
What about her?
How do you know these names? As she takes you down, she's leading you into a crypt.
Why am I following her into a crypt?
I think she's pushing us
told you.
down into it.
She did kind of push you down there. She's with you. And in there, in chains, is LOD. And you also see some coffins, black candles with purple flames, various religious relics, a stone altar, and some bodies.
Are any of them children?
Yes.
Oh no, there's more than one?
Yes.
I had a feeling. Oh boy.
Does one have one dirty foot?
One has a missing leg.
Oh.
We're terrible people. We both made
Popped off like a drumstick on a turkey.
Oh. I see.
She looks at the bodies and she literally looks almost forlorn. I had no control.
Right.
You wouldn't understand this hunger. It eventually gets the better of you.
I don't mean to mock or ridicule what you have to go through. But I would ask, before you took this life to protect the nuns here, would you have taken the life of these children to survive?
She sniffles and starts to cry blood. I did choose to murder these children.
Is there a way we could help you not need
She
to do
points
so?
at a wall when you see Enrique, Eloise, and a bunch of the other names you saw there crossed out. Those ones I meant to. And you see some names that are not crossed out, like the ones you saw there. And these ones I stare at every night to never forget what I've done.
Penance. Despite
Eternal penance.
you are a strange one. I don't think I've ever heard of one that still walks in the light of forgiveness, yet
Oh,
uses
I
this.
do not walk the light of forgiveness. I just play a protector that some may just not think they need.
You play with shadow, but to have shadow, there must be light.
The brightest lights cast the darkest shadows, young one.
And that only means that your light was bright enough. That being said, we'll take the girl. And like I said, I'll keep my word. She will speak. We will know speak none of.
She will release LOD and like kind of wake her up, and she looks absolutely terrified of her. It's
Hey,
like,
hey, girl, look at me.
who are
I
you?
I
Why are
I
you with
reach
her?
I reach in my bag and I pull out a little. I
A
pull out like
doobie.
a little pouch. No, a little pouch, and I kind of rub it all together. Here, eat this. It'll take the edge off.
While Finn's doing that, can I just go look at the names on the wall and whichever one is the most recent female name after Elodie?
After
I'm
LOD is your name.
like if you're going reverse chronologically. I'm trying to figure
Okay.
out the one-legged girl's name.
Well, that is a child, and her name was Maria.
I'm gonna
Oh my
look
goodness.
at my watch and I'm gonna whisper, "How can I help Maria?"
I kind of look over to you.
You hear you hear your walkie-talkie click to life. Revenge in a child's voice, and it clicks off.
Hey, buddy. I kind of like hold my. I kind of like put the like hold the dagger to my side. Hey, buddy, let's just go. I want to see my kids. And if you're a dad, I think you want to see yours too.
Does it so okay. Here's what's going through Ferdinand's head right now. She, for all intents and purposes, should have seen me in the woods. But she did not because time was stopped for her when she looked up. Which means as long as I'm looking at my watch, I can tell when time is stopped. So was time stopped when Finn got that on his radio? Because I'm sure the vampire would react if she heard that through the walkie-talkie.
Oh, she absolutely reacted. She's like, "What was that?"
I'm
I'm not gonna look anywhere but at my watch.
3:35.
Is the second hand ticking?
Yep.
Is that a bad thing?
I thought we helped all the spirits move on.
I don't think so.
I don't think they'll rest as long as I'm here. Maybe it's time I move
Where would you go?
on. Oh, I'm sure there's another convent somewhere that needs another nun and rats to weed out of their town.
Hmm.
Is there more
Alright.
than her? I'm just gonna keep staring at my watch.
When you say is there more than her, what do you mean?
Like, are there more spirits here? Is it her? Is she the only one in this room?
Like the one that just talked to the walkie-talkie?
Yep.
Possibly.
Hmm,
Hmm. I'm definitely not uncomfortable.
I don't know if they're going to let you leave, sister.
The dead have no hold on me. The dead haunt the living. I'm not living.
No, but I'll be honest. You seem to have more life in you than most of the living I've met.
It keeps the beast at bay.
Are there any
Amen.
like Catholic religious artifacts in here?
Oh yeah, you see crucifixes literally like every 5 feet.
That's crazy.
She's literally wearing one right now.
She can wear that.
Yeah, I don't know enough about hunter vampire. Does it? Can you burn them with shit like that?
Some.
I guess because she was religious in the first place, it doesn't really bother her the same. I'm getting the vibe of
Not all of them have that
Mm.
mythical weakness.
got you.
Mm.
Mythical.
Just like how when Alistair couldn't move over running water, so he was stuck in Manhattan. That's a
Mm-hmm.
mythical weakness.
Gotcha.
Like
Oh,
by mythical, it's like, oh yeah, they're weak to garlic, they're weak to holy water, they're weak to crucifixes.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. That's
She's
right. I
wearing a
forgot.
silver cross as we speak.
Gotcha. I forgot about that. Okay.
I know.
The sun is rising. Ask your final questions, then take her home.
Can we? Is there any way we can maybe help you feed safer?
That's why I'm hunting through the woods, so I don't hunt the townsfolk. I
All
made
right.
them wary of me so they don't come here in case I lose control. I love the people of this town, but I will not have them suffer at my hands.
Well, if you've got it under control,
Oh, I do not have it under control.
I chuckle. Finn chuckles. Well, I think you've got it more under control than you realize.
The moment you drew that blood earlier, you were playing a dangerous game.
Yeah, my ex said the same thing. Well, look, the best thing we can do now is get her back and make sure that we keep up our end so you keep up yours.
I hope you know you both are welcome here anytime. Just don't cut your finger in my presence again, please.
I will do my best to remain completely put together.
And she
Promise.
looks at LOD, who's kind of still freaking out a little bit. I'm sorry for everything I've put you through. It was not right of me. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
don't worry about her. What I gave her, she's gonna think that she was on the craziest trip of her life. And then she's gonna wake up really dehydrated. I'll
I
feed her
don't
water.
condone your methods. I could have done that myself.
Hey. She's gonna think that she had a really bad nightmare that I helped walk her through to help her overcome some trauma that we're gonna discuss. Because I'm gonna break this down as some trauma that we didn't even know she had. I'm an ex-shaman, but I'm not a monster. We're walking through this the safe way. Don't worry.
Definitely not a monster.
Besides, I'm pretty sure she's got some repressed anger or somebody she hates or that guy who broke her heart in like the 4th grade.
Speaking from experience.
While Finn is having that conversation, I'm gonna assume that
Whoa, what the hell?
You chipmunking. It's hilarious.
Perfect.
It was hilarious that you just chipmunked there.
That was a fucking amazing.
Thought you
What-
came through my damn walkie-talkie.
Awaz is absolutely right. You idiots are getting off lucky.
Oh yeah. But I'm about to make it worse. While you're
Why?
having that intense
Why?
What the hell do
conversation,
you mean you're gonna make it worse?
while you're having that conversation, I haven't looked away from my watch yet, and I'm assuming that's a pretty in-depth conversation for you and the vampire lady. I'm just gonna
I'm trying
ask
to
Marie
pacify it.
in a very low voice, is your window closed?
What?
Huh?
Because it seems like this kid ghost can freeze time, and it does not affect. It doesn't affect us, which is nice. But you said the sun's coming up soon. I don't think she can do it in the daytime. I think she can only do it at night.
Yeah, it's like 3:40.
So I'm gonna ask the ghost if the window's closed. I also don't, since this vampire doesn't seem to have a mythic weakness or what have you. I don't know if Finn ever told told Ferdinand about. We just happened to both pick F names. That's not confusing at all.
No.
I don't know if you ever told me about your knife, but I assume that's the only thing in here that could kill her. But she would still need to be frozen.
I
There's-
mean, I would have definitely explained to you long ago at some point, especially if we both have noticed that we have the unnatural aura,
Mm,
and we're both sexy as hell. I would be like, okay, as a fellow heartthrob ghost finder, ghost magnet, as a ghost and a chick magnet, I should probably say. Um, yeah, this is my dagger. It's been passed down in my family for generations from master, which is the shaman, which is what a shaman teacher is called, to master. And my master gave it to me, my grandfather, because my father gave it back and took a simple job.
I'm sorry,
Tried
I
getting
love
me out of it.
Awaz right now. It's just shut up, just walk out.
We can't leave.
if the ghost kid says the window's closed, then we can leave. But
Oh,
if
you hear
not,
nothing.
Okay.
so I'm just gonna keep looking at my watch. If I see that time has stopped,
Time is not stopping.
yeah, I think the window's closed. I don't think she can do it anymore.
Well, look, for now, whatever that means, windows closed. Let's close the doors to this place and let's head home. I think I've had enough of whatever the hell this is for one night.
She looks at you with the candle still glowing. Finn,
Mm.
when you're over your ex-wife, I'll break your bed faster than I'll break your heart. And she
Listen,
poofs into a black cloud of smoke and dissipates into a coffin nearby.
he reaches in his pocket. Now he pulls out that doobie.
Of course you had one. Tony Stark
Ferdinand.
laying back on the couch, hand over face.
Listen, my guy's thing is making things stay hidden. And if I can get rid of this ghost and this vampire, oh, fucking fantastic for me.
Look, sometimes our job is to just get things done right without disturbing the balance.
Congrats, guys. That'll be it.
Listen, we diplomacied our way out of combat.
You did.
I could tell that we started to diplomacy our way out of. I was like, wait, we reached a point where you weren't prepared for diplomacy, and
So, how do you guys feel about the fact that I gave you a scenario where you had ghost children ratting out a vampire?
I'm not gonna lie to you. On the long list of odd things that I have witnessed, this is high up there.
Mhm.
I did recognize kind of quickly that there was something off about this like vampire relationship that she had going on. I was like, you're evil, but you're not evil. I was like, okay,
You're a bad guy, but you're not the bad guy.
yeah, bad, but not that bad. I understand now.
I couldn't figure out how to make them ghost kids stop time for me. I feel like a bad
Yeah,
monster manipulator.
Oh, the ghost kids are literally using you guys to try to kill her.
I know, but I couldn't find a good spot for them to freeze time where we were close enough to give a stab.
I didn't want to work for the ghost kids. I wanted to keep the peace.
I think there
As
would
soon
have
as
been
I
peace
realized,
if one-legged
It
ghost kid
was.
left.
Yeah, they have no idea. She quite literally has control over darkness itself. They were fucked. If they got into a fight, they're fucked.
I don't need
oh,
a fight.
listen,
I just need time stop because it apparently doesn't affect her. I mean, it doesn't affect
listen.
us.
I understand as someone who has played a vampire to know not to fuck with a vampire as a human being. The moment I recognized what she was, my strategy was to find peace in the valley
Talk your way out of it.
to the best of my damn ability.
And you did. And Scoot almost ruined it.
I wanted them ghosts to get rid of the vampires and then they'd pass on all happy.
I thought
Bye.
you wanted I thought you wanted a little something else.
No. Bye.
Like, utilizing the ghosts to take care of the vampire was not going to be our sneak way of doing anything without us possibly potentially getting possessed. That's what I was afraid of. Cause I'm weak-willed, which means I probably ain't easy
Oh
to
no. Oh, that I didn't even think of.
forget.
Oh yeah.
I got a weak will. That's why when she was just like, that's why I was just like, no, mm-mm.
We did talk no jutsu. I was just thinking the moment I realized, because I assumed she saw who I was in the woods. But once I realized that she didn't because time was stopped for her and not for us, I was like, oh, we can use these kids.
Yeah,
Answer your
no,
question.
especially and also the age of her vampire, that would put her in what, like an earlier generation, I think. So yeah, I'm not messing with her. No, hell
Also,
no.
for the
She's got
record,
power beyond power.
I never once said the time stop did affect her.
Yeah, we never encountered her and the time stop simultaneously.
We did
So
when
you
she
were
was in the
making
woods, and you said she looked our way. I was making eye contact with her, but when we got back to the church or the convent, she made it seem like she didn't know who I was, which to me told me that even though we were
Now,
looking at each other, she was frozen and I wasn't.
I told you saw a nun. I did not specify who you saw.
But you said later on that ribbon was hers. It came off of her.
Yeah, you said that the
She said, "Oh, I ripped it when I was with the deer."
You're right.
I also thought it
And
was
I
a different
also
nun until you
mentioned,
said that.
and she also did say she killed the deer earlier in the night.
So that would be us looking at her specifically. That's the conclusion I drew.
It wasn't
But she
her.
didn't know who I was.
It was the ghost children making a projection of a nun to rat her out.
Oh, I see what you're saying now.
so they were giving us an idea of like, hey, look for this chick.
Yep.
Oh. Hmm.
If there's
I
one
don't.
thing that vampires don't fuck with, it's either werewolves or spirits.
Yeah, that's right. It's like a weird triangle attack in Fire Emblem, where like spirits mess with the vampires, but don't really screw with werewolves. Werewolves I forget how it all like fully bounces out, but I think it's like some weird like dynamic like that where like the werewolves are aware of the spirits and shit. Don't quote
Correct.
me.
Because the werewolves do have like shamans.
Yes, that's what it was. I remember the werewolves are like the druidic folk
Just
of the
Grandpappy was probably a werewolf.
shit. I knew it. I knew it. I knew his arms were too damn hair. Oh shit, that means I might be part werewolf.
He
So
didn't
that
have a
means my
spirit
kids.
animal. He was the spirit animal.
That means my kids, man. My fucking kids.
They might be part werewolf.
Oh god damn it. Oh damn it. Not my kids.
Yeah,
Not
you
my
just send them to the
babies.
circus for a while.
No, they're my babies. I can't send them to the circus. These are my kids, man.
Yes. What did we all think of the session today? For Speedy's SummerWeen Spectacular.
That
The
was neat.
game is definitely crazy. I forget that I do love that World of Darkness has so many
I love Awaz's
caveats.
reply of it was a replay, you dense schmucks.
Yep. I did not know they could do that.
But you're saying you didn't know the World of Darkness?
I always forget that like the way the World of Darkness interconnects, and I've always found it very interesting. Obviously, they've condensed themselves down from uh, the complexity that was like Vampire the Masquerade, Wraith the Oblivion, Mage, you know what I mean? When they had like 97 different
Mm.
umbrellas under one.
Yeah, well, they're doing it again because they have Vampire version 6 in playtesting right now.
Okay, I have to, what is what is it? I think it's Hunter has a V5 and a V20. I don't understand.
Version 20 is the old version, and the version 5 is keeping up with all the other current games at the moment.
Okay.
So right now, the only ones that have V5 are Hunter, Werewolf, and Vampire.
Gotcha.
It sounds more confusing when you say it.
Like hearing people argue about it on Reddit and having very little background, I was like, how come
Think of it
only
in terms of it went, Windows, whatever, XP 7, 8,
Oh, so like 20 was the 2000 version?
pretty much.
Gotcha. That makes more sense.
God, so what was NT? What is the D&D third edition of VTM? Would that be Wraith the Oblivion?
Fist, we need a roll off from you, by the way. We need a D20 roll to see if the next topic is going to be delving. Awaz rolled an 11, so you have to beat an 11 or the next topic will be articles. And then we'll put in the new poll.
I like that it's been AWAS versus Fist for our next topic.
Yes. I felt bad for Plainsman who came into the chat for like the first time to talk tonight, and I was like, yo, Fist, I need a roll off.
AWAS, don't worry, we're keeping your 11.
Yeah.
We never saw that.
Exclamation point D20.
Okay,
Yeah,
anything
this-
you want to say about our lovely time here today?
It's always fun to play a whole new game and to learn a whole bunch of stuff. Like, hold on, Fist, put this in, but without the space. Boop. I think it's.
And how did it feel with the fact that it's only D10s and it's based on what you roll?
That is a little weird to me. So, like, if you get majority passes in however many D10s you're rolling, is that how it's done?
Yep, because I have a number you try to beat, and I'll give you a bonus or a detriment depending on what you're doing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hmm.
I do like the idea though that like the better you are, the more dice you roll. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Waz, you won because Fist rolled a 1. So,
Crazy.
Articles will be last week's topic winner. And then I will make you a new map very soon. New thing. I'm sorry, Fist. That one sucks. I'm sorry. But that just means Articles is staying on the
Also,
list.
I'm gonna give you guys a thing that was DM'd me. This is a marguerite.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I got that too. It's
Yeah,
fantastic.
we did. Yeah, Awaz's sketches are amazing. But I will also say that Awaz knew that. I think it's always funny that you and I, Okami, are the two players that are just like, now I need to know a little bit more. I need to know a
Yeah.
little bit more about that shit. Like,
No, I don't blame you, but it's just funny that my entire goal was to try to divert your expectations of making it a vampire, but you know me, I'm gonna put a vampire in my story.
oh, I knew it was gonna be a vampire. The moment you were like,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
moment you gave it away for me when you were like, "There's a deer," and I was like, "Okay." So I had to find out what color deer it was because I texted my friend and I was like, "Hey man, what color deer are like important?" He's like, "If it's white, it means it's a
Oh, like
spirit."
for a shaman?
Uh huh.
I was trying to
Alright,
figure
bro,
out
you're
what you were
chipmunking
saying. I
again.
was like, I don't understand what he's talking about.
Yeah, for a
But look,
shaman, you would see seeing a white deer would mean that you're seeing like a spirit or like a guide kind of thing, apparently.
that's cool. But yeah, that was my intention for you to realize, oh shit, it's not ghosts. Or not just ghosts.
Oh, listen, I realized quickly that we were not in Kansas anymore.
I do like that A was also put it together that she doesn't know about the ghosts.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Because for all intents
Uh-huh.
and purposes, not all of the creatures of the night know about each other.
Ah.
And then at
But
the
yeah,
end, when you were like,
19,
I tried to put the spirits to rest, I was like, bitch, what?
right?
She, as far as she was aware, she dealt with the spirits.
Trying to put the spirits down. What do you mean?
I I cannot do justice to the inflection of bitch what, but there's a character in Dungeon Crawler Carl, if you're listening to the audiobooks, that is very nice and polite all the time, and then someone insults her at one point, and the voice acting is just so on point, and her response is, "Bitch, what?" And it is just so good.
It's perfect.
Listen, anyways, I knew my character had one goal. He had to get home to his kids, okay? And
Yeah, I
then he
was like, he
threatened my
wants to get
kids
home to his kiddos. I don't want to mess with this for him, but I would love to
And
have these two
Shin,
kill each
are
other.
you sure you don't want like a turn with the baddie?
with the batty.
No,
No.
she's not a bat. She's just a shadow demon.
His ex-wife is a shadow demon. All right.
She would
Listen,
make your ex look like a kitten.
look. The mother of the twins and I are on odd speaking terms, okay? When you told me to write this character, I was like, okay, well, I hope he knows that I'm gonna give this guy the full Monty of like what his life is about.
Yeah, Grandpappy's a little weird. Wife's a bitch.
Ex-wife, an ex-partner,
You don't
never
remember
officially
when we
married.
played Double Drink together?
Ex-partner.
You had a bitch of an ex-wife.
Listen,
You have several tells. You have a partner who's a dickhead. You have a grandpappy who's been communing with elder gods for God knows how many years.
look, I can't help that Grandpappy has secrets, okay? The
You
secrets of the
can.
No, Grandpappy got secrets, man. It's not my fault. The secrets of the Grandpaps.
I'm okay. It was. I'm gonna say something that I feel like may offend some people because of this comparison, but my immediate thought
Hot
was
take to
after
say on the
reading
internet.
that was this is like the real life belief version of the cosmic owl from Adventure Time.
Ah, really? A dead albino animal means you're
Oh, I can't
fucked.
type. Why can't I type?
Well, because
maybe
essentially
I
that
guess
means your
maybe that's what
spirit guide is dead.
I guess that's
Mm.
maybe what my I guess maybe that's why my friend was trying to express to me like, is it white? And
Yeah, because if it was
I'm like,
dead, you're
I'm like,
fucked.
I'm like, oh,
Mm.
okay.
Had I known that information, I absolutely would have made a dead albino deer.
Ah, well then.
Oh boy.
Thank God you
And
didn't
you
know.
and your friend would have been like, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Yeah, no, you would have absolutely texted me because the whole time, like I texted him, he was trying to text me in between because he has his kids. He actually has his kids this weekend, so I was just like, listen, I'm gonna base this completely off of you in some weird,
That's
like
so
fucked up way.
cute.
And he was like, all right, cool. He's like, cool. I've played Hunter the Reckoning because he plays essentially like a souped up version of what he is because his family is from like the New Mexico, Arizona area, and they're part of. I don't want to butcher it, but I wrote it in my character sheet. The actual community that he's a part, his mom's a part of, um, or that his grandparents came from. So I was just like, all right, I'm gonna base all this off of you, so that when I say that I'm a shaman, it doesn't sound completely insensitive. He was like, that seems like a very wise thing to do. If you
Yeah,
guys have this
I'm not gonna
online,
try either, but I think it's like Udam or something like that.
listen
I will.
that
I'll make an attempt. I'll butcher it to my heart's content, but I'm gonna try.
we apologize to any and all natives
Yes,
natives
we do. We apologize
for
profusely.
our horrible butchering. But that was like the cool thing behind it. And I was just like, all right, this is gonna be a fun way to play that off. And
Just so
the
you guys
moment we
know.
got vampires, I was just like, oh no, I don't know what we do with those.
So here's the best part. I wanted you to feel that you were dealing with spirits until I ripped out the curtain and went, "Hey, dumbasses, you're dealing with something that absolutely will shred you alive if you say the wrong thing."
I thought we were dead the moment you pulled the spirits out of our feet.
Yeah, well, listen, you almost pissed her off by if you had actually filled a chalice amount with blood, you would have been right fucked right there.
Oh no.
Because you would have sent her into a frenzy and God help a shadow demon that is pissed.
Look, okay,
You would have killed every single nun there.
I might be dumb, but I'm not stupid. Just mildly idiotic.
When time was
The
stopped.
napkin was enough. The napkin was too
Yeah.
much for me. Okay, I was like when I threw the napkin and
That's
she
why
like
I had to actually
appeared.
ask him, like, did you really just draw blood in her presence? And you went, yes. I'm like, by the way, I want full disclosure. She was genuinely making just normal ass tea. She was not poisoning it at all. She was actually trying to be hospitable.
Oh, what a nice lady. Now I'm going to tell you what awful thing I was planning. If time was stopped, I was going to fill like a little goblet or what have you with a little bit of blood, and I was going to leave it in front of that mirror so we could tell for sure she was a vampire, and then hopefully they would stop time and we'd be able to
See,
stab
here's
her.
the funny thing. Her clan of vampire, she would not have shown up in the mirror.
What is she? She's not a Toreador. For her to be holy like that, what was she like a Banu Hakim?
She's a La Sombra.
Oh, she's a Lasombra. Okay,
Absolutely
actually that makes sense.
ruthless, but she's holding back her demons.
That makes sense.
It does
I was like,
track.
I didn't know she was I
That's
didn't
why
think. I
I
thought
made
more
sure to
Banu
put in
Hakim
the no,
when
she
I
was not
saw the
Banu
other
Hakim.
stuff.
She has a code, but she is trying to live as she was normally back when she was a regular nun.
Wait,
But otherwise, yeah,
wait, wait,
they was
wait. Aren't they sterile? Don't they not get
nuns.
time of the month?
But also, why do you think she travels so much? See, Sky, you're a dumb son of a bitch. That's crazy. But yeah, that's why she travels so much.
I love Listen, the I do love though that you were able to blend it in. I knew though
Here
that
we
in
go.
I knew that when Lakara wasn't here, I was like, we're facing a vampire, 100%.
Oh,
I
if,
knew you
if
wouldn't put a
Lakara was
werewolf
here,
in.
it was gonna be a vampire. No, absolutely not. This is my birthday week extravaganza. I'm not gonna cater to nobody.
That is very true. And speaking of folks, if you didn't know, it is in fact the birthday week, a birthday week for our DM Speedy. So if you get the chance this week, please wish him a happy birthday.
Sacrifice a lamb for the old gods, please. It
Uh,
gives me power.
Bless a
how many
lightsaber.
how many days until they can officially announce the joyous birth
It will
of you?
be on Thursday the 13th.
So you'll be in the middle of us playing a game when I yell at you.
Oh, probably.
Good.
Your
Good.
I'm sorry, your birthday's on a 13. How have I never made this connection before?
Better than when I was supposed to be born.
Ghost of a werewolf.
Are
You
you
son of a
realizing-
bitch!
Look, it's the same thing. Like I look at like Winnie. She's born the day after Halloween. She's not a big horror person.
Oh wow.
Listen, and my friend who is a big Halloween person was born on November 1st.
So is she. Both born on Souls Day.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I am born on the 13th. I get to celebrate Friday the 13th occasionally, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be born on 9/11.
Oh.
Let that sink in.
Could have been worse.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just glad he got here.
I am here.
Yeah.
I'm hitting a beautiful age. I've played some games with my friends. I gave them some good spooks, I pray. In all honesty, before I have to leave and go wash dishes before I go to bed, how uncomfortable were you this whole time?
I didn't know how many things we might be dealing with. So I wanted to consistently like keep myself at the ready, like everything on the pivot kind of almost. It's like, okay, well, there's a good chance we're gonna deal with like some extra planar nonsensical BS. Let's be prepared for anything. You know what I mean? Um I stayed pretty nervous once the wall started shaking and you were like ghost children. I was like, okay, not what I was prepared for. And then my
You know what?
walkie-talkie started cutting on, and I was like, also not fans
Okami,
of
you
it.
have to answer my question in chat on Twitch.
Would I tap the vampire?
Don't
no.
lie. Don't lie.
Okay, so here's my only experience really with Hunter was the PS2 GameCube games. And
Good game.
being that they are very, very hard, coming into this, I just assume the moment you meet a monster, you die.
So
And like
essentially, a couple
reckoning,
humans with shotguns can absolutely kill a vampire. You just have to get the drop on the vampire.
like the reckoning, no pun intended, of being like, oh, we're not automatically dead, was, I don't know, I feel like it broke an expectation that I had.
Mm.
And I guess part of it is that I'm trying to figure out how I can articulate this thought. Like my experience with Hunter the Reckoning Wayward is that if you play alone and like you play once or twice and you sort of learn to play it almost like a MOBA, where like you have to get in, hit someone, and leave until like you've got the power up to finish off whatever is big, and like it takes a certain kind of player. But playing it in multiplayer is just like chaos and everyone's dead. I expected TTRPG to also be there's more than one person, we're fucked no matter what. Fist
yeah.
voted for Adventures. Do you want to also put in a vote for Adventures? We can do that.
I will have to head out, fellas. It was lovely storytelling for you tonight.
That was fantastic. Thank you, Speedy.
Yeah, thank you, Steve, for
I did all right
for
tonight.
running.
Yeah, you
No,
did.
you didn't.
Good. Good. I will see you gentlemen another day. Toss off
Yeah,
for
you
now.
better.
See you soon.
And don't lie. You would tap the vampire.
Listen,
Look,
at this
all
point in my
right.
life, I might take whatever I can get.
Look, I'm not saying that he wouldn't. I'm just saying that he's trying not to, bring the wrong people around his kids. You know, he especially because he may or may not, be saving up to take him to Disney World to impress his ex.
How does it feel for your characters knowing that A, you saved a girl from a fate probably worse than death, and you found out in one night that ghosts and vampires were real?
Honestly,
I feel like this is going to be a great doobie on the way home for Finn. On the walk back to town, he's just like, yep.
Ferdinand just doesn't want to spread that any of the supernatural creatures exist so people can sleep
We
at
can't.
night.
We
And
can't do that.
Elodie, like when she was gonna get released, Ferdinand was like, "Well, fuck. She can't get out and tell people things." And then you said you gave her
Ferdinand is just gonna
the
slit her throat in the
drugs.
car.
You gave her the drugs, and I was like, Ferdinand don't care anymore.
Listen, I just gave her something to knock her out and make her feel real tired. And literally so we could walk her out of here. Like, so we could literally walk her out of here, and as we were walking, I was gonna be like, "You had a crazy dream. This was a wild time. We were going through. I'm
You were
your
tripping
spirit.
balls for 3 weeks.
Yeah, you've been tripping. You've been tripping. You met up. We met up. You messaged me through my app. I'm gonna leave her my business card, and it's kind of essentially like this is how I get around. Uh, it's like my version of the neuralizer.
Yeah.
From the Men in Black.
That is exactly what I thought.
That's all for now.
Have a good one,
Later,
Speedy.
Speedy. Thank you.
You're chipmunking again. Bye.
Yeah, you are. You keep going between life and chipmunk. It's crazy. That was fun though. I'm glad we got to.
Oh, sorry. Technically, it hasn't won yet, Fist, but I will put in the labyrinth. And I will also say that I don't know it. So, like, way back when, one of the things we went over was the labyrinth patron for warlocks. And I know at the time we said we would all work on, like, what our inner labyrinths would be, because you can send someone there as part of, I think it's banishment,
Yes.
or demiplane or something like that. I didn't. I haven't worked on that adventure for myself. I don't. Did you, Shin?
No, I started working on the adventure that I mentioned to you in Lakara that I wanted to have as like a future gift patron post giveaway kind of thing, which we still have to sit down and talk about. And then but other than that, no, I've been working on what I want to give you guys for show and tell because it's going to be a really important thing. So.
Oh. Then I will. I'm not going to tell. I don't know how much work she has put into it, but I know DM Lakara started writing that adventure for the labyrinth. So at some point, we will definitely go over hers.
Yeah, yeah. I also know DM Lakara has been putting in a lot of work in a lot of ways in a lot of places for things. So.
DM Lakar's putting in so much extra work. And in case any of you want to, you can always hit !GM Lakara in.
You were chipmunking real bad, buddy. You were chipmunk out of the park.
I did so much walking around trying to figure out how to get those damn ghosts to freeze time.
Dude,
I was just pacing.
You were literally like a man on a mission. Like, I need these ghosts. You were like, can I talk to the ghosts? And I was like, yo, why are we discussing things with the ghosts, bro? You're like, no, it's okay. I want the ghost to know we're friends. I was like, I don't want the ghost to know shit.
They don't have your name on a tree.
Listen, they
Well, they don't have your alias on a tree.
That's true. I don't know who you are, Ferdinand. I just don't trust you. I'll let you know you're invited to my cookout, but you're not allowed inside the house. You gotta take a pee outside. You gotta use the porta potty, buddy. You gotta piss outside with that attitude. Unless I can get 6 forms of documentation and identification that I can prove ahead of time. No, you gotta stay outside with that attitude.
But you guys can always hit GM McCarr to go check out her Start Playing Games. But we also added to the Patreon the digital givings, the digital pickings. If you want us to run a game, teach you how to play, or build a character, we added Cosmere because DM Lakara can now run Cosmere games.
Ilicar has literally been leveling up
Oh yeah,
every turn.
it is so crazy how it is so crazy to me. I just made a joke the other day. One of my friends, there's this costume designer I follow, and because it's Renaissance Fair season, she's been doing like all these cool like elf and all this other fairy stuff in the woods, and she did like a whole photo shoot with like a bajillion different animals, and one of them, she has a bird of prey on her arm. And Crypto Kate was like, "Yo, you could do that. Like, you can hire someone." And I was like, "Why would I hire someone? I would just ask Lakara to do it because she was a trained falconer because she got bored one summer." And I was like, "There's nothing that girl hasn't done already." Okay.
Yeah, when the casual drop in of when we had that conversation, like, oh yeah, I've been a falconer. I was like, yeah, what haven't you done?
I need you guys to know that the reason I found that out is because she gave me a bunch of books to sell when I did eBay really regularly. And one of them was a book on falconry. And I was like, "Why do you have this book?" And she goes, "Oh, I got bored one summer, so I became a falconer." And I went, "What? What?"
I want you to know that's the title of a manga.
It is for
Okay.
sure.
I got bored one summer, so I became a falconer. That's
In the woods fist.
Look, we don't question we don't question DM Lakara's powers.
Mm-mm.
I can just tell you that anytime woodland creatures and or wooded stuff happen in a game, and I know that I'm running the Lakara could play in, I make sure to keep a certain level of etiquette
Mm.
because it will be noticed if I do not. 100%.
Oh. Pop culture is definitely not her thing, though. Definitely not. Other than that, she knows it all. I hope that she comes in. I know she's gonna watch this stream later, and she's gonna be like, "Why are you guys talking about me in such high praise and all that jazz? You don't have to do that." Yes, we do. One of us.
We always do. But you know what else we have to do right before we leave? We have to have the disembodied voice of DM Makar. Say
It's
it
true.
for us.
Since we are talking about her so much, why don't we call on her ghost? What's that, DM Makara? I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Hit the buttons. Do the
Please.
thing. If you have money, make the buttons give him money. If you don't have money, just hit the buttons that subscribe, and that also gets him money. So you get to feel good either way.
It's true. I also think there is current. I got an email for it right before the stream started, so I know it's back on. But I don't know what specific items it's on. But there is a sale on Redbubble right now. If you guys want to grab some of our merch. Thank you, Awaz. I'm doing the same on YouTube. I like to look at the links you're posting to see which ones I'm missing. Like, I don't know my own links. Because I
Look,
don't.
it's not your fault. You don't know how to shield yourself.
Yeah, I'm really bad at it. That's my problem. Oh, that one's GM. Only because she calls herself GM Lakara. I think most people call themselves GM Lakara on Start Playing Games. I don't know. I'm
I
not
don't know if
GM
most
Lakara.
people call themselves GM Lakara, because I feel like that would flood the account market.
Yeah. I think most people call themselves GM over there. GM instead of DM.
Yeah, I've made the full switch to GM for things because I realize I don't just run dungeons, I run games.
It's true.
You're a GM.
It's true. I can run Enclave. I
There
was
you
about
go.
to
You're a
ask what is
GM.
the thing in Enclave, and I was like Conduit. I will also say I just like. I was talking to Lakara about this the other day because Zella, the community manager for Enclave, like she has a they call it IPF, in-person flavor, for Enclave when you do like a solo thing with one of the conduits that's like about
Hmm.
your backstory and stuff. And like
Mhm.
Zella's is so heavily like centered on sexuality, like compared to everything else that like one of us plays. And I like that depending on like what table you're sitting at, who you're playing with, you could have that experience if that's the experience that you want.
Oh yes. Oh yes. It's really cool to see that variety at a table too. As a GM, I think you have to be prepared for anything,
Hmm.
but you also have to have your limits, obviously. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have your hey, I can't do that with the chief. Like,
Yeah.
hmm,
If
like
somebody
I get
says
it.
no, respect that shit.
Yeah.
And this goes either way for talking to the players or talking to your GM for sure. I want the experience to be fun for everybody. I also have some. I guess this is bad news. I don't know. Maybe it is. But I had a friend text me at like 11:30 last night, and they're like, "Hey, in a half hour, can you help me build a character?" And I was like, yeah." And he gets on, and I'm like, "What kind of character are you building?" And he was like, I think 2014. And I was like, "Okay." And I got the books out, and he said something to me, and I was like, I don't think you're running a 2014 character. And he's like, "We're using the PHV that just came out." And I was like, you're running a 2024 character. So for the next 2 hours, I had to walk them through and look up like how you make your characters in 2024. And every time I was like, this is really wonky compared to like 2014. I don't know, like I knew they moved stuff around, but building the characters is it's it's a little strange. But the thing that got me is the Berserker subclass for Barbarians, which is one of the new subclasses, has a feature where when you're raging and you hit someone, you can frenzy, and that just means you add a number of d6s onto your attack equal to your strength bonus. And I was like, they gave Barbarians sneak attack?
Mm-hmm. Barbarian sneak attack but now think about this, okay? If you have a max powered highest PB or highest bonus possible, which is a 3 at level 1, as a berserker, do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You essentially have, and you have a great axe. So you're doing 1d12 plus 3d6 damage. If you get a belt of giant strength or any kind of augmentation like that, to hell with getting, like right now in the campaign that I'm in, we're running 2014, but I think we have a little bit of, like, I think certain 2024 things have snuck into the game bit by
Oh
bit.
yeah.
Um, but our barbarian literally one shots everything.
Oh
Literally
yeah.
every combat we've been in, our barbarian, we're level 3 right now. Every hit he's done in rage has been cleaving the creature in half to the point where, and I'm playing a druid. I'm playing a druid that, and I'm literally sitting up there and I'm slowing things down and I'm using
Poultry bar.
entangle and
It's
spike growth. Like I'm all about debuffing. But all it does is allow the Gloomstalker and the Barbarian on my team to run in and just cut everything down. That's all they do. They just stab things and cut it down. And I'm just like, I don't know how I would run that as a DM. I'm like, this is crazy. It's nuts.
Honestly, the world tree, AWAS showed me the world tree barb from the Heroes of Faerun book, which I also have.
Oh,
And like that, I think is one of the most flavorful subclasses actual WotC has released in forever. Like that is fantastic because you would think you come in and like all the barb subclasses are just like, wow, hit things harder, ha 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 ha. But this one is like roots come up and grab people so you can swing at them, or if your weapon is big enough, the roots will carry it away from you to hit someone. That's true. You play more in the what is that? That is not traditional. Is that the classic gameplay type where like you give your players a challenge, they give you a challenge, and then you just keep one-upping one another? I think that's classic. World Tree's in the main one? I did not know that.
Yeah, right.
Damn. I only looked at. I was trying to explain to my friend that like I can only see certain things. I can only send you certain things from D&D Beyond. So I showed him 5e tools, and I was like, the stuff, whatever you're looking for, will be on 5e tools, but it's gonna look weird, and like maybe some of your tables are visually missing, but it's there. And he was like, so I have to use different things to look at what I'm doing, and I was like, yeah. And he's playing a barbarian artificer multi-class. So he was like, where's the artificer in the new player's handbook? And I was like, oh, it's not there. And he goes, what? I'm like, artificer, even in the 2014 rules, it came in a different book. He was like, I gotta buy another book? And I was like, I mean, you don't have to, but you could.
So you mean more books? Like, it's possible.
I did not know that. I will say that one's pretty cool. And I was trying to explain to him that the way that they write it now, like if one character in your group is running new rules, they should all run new rules. And I was like, but I don't think most people care.
Oh.
Just, I don't know. I feel like most people don't care.
Times.
I think this is I'm not 100% sure, but I think Grimjack has the new Artificer book. I think, which is I would expect no less. That's the kind of shit he's into. It's just for the most part, if there's a new book coming out, at least within like my main D&D game group, they do a thing where like if there's a new book coming out that they think something that they want to use is in, they'll gift it to me on D&D Beyond so that everyone in the group can get it. Which I think makes the most sense if your group is using D&D Beyond. Like give it to whoever the DM is so they can share it with everyone.
I get that. But is it because they think that they're getting advanced information?
Grimjack could never have advanced information because he won't use it.
Okay. Okay, that's a separate issue. That I can't I don't even have words for that one.
Nothing is gonna beat the reaction of my game's been in Waterdeep. We've been in Waterdeep for like the last 8 sessions, and as you guys know, my sessions are like all day. So we've been in Waterdeep for I don't know, like maybe total 48 hours, give or take, at least.
Oh.
And 2 sessions ago, the Laundry King stands up and he goes, "How far away is Waterdeep? I need to know how to get my stuff there." And
boy.
I didn't even get to answer at all. Valley of Ageria slams her fists on the table and stands up and just screams, "We're in Waterdeep!"
Love that boy. Love him. Love him. I really do. Love that boy. I don't even know how to contemplate everything. It's just really confusing. The fact that they don't know where they are. Like
It's good
no
times.
clue where they are, huh?
Apparently not. So my friend that I helped last night was like, "Okay, can I come join your table?" And I was like, no, and you probably don't want to.
Best answer you could give somebody.
But if I start another game, yes.
If you start another game, I'd like to join that game, quite frankly. Because it's been a while since I played something 5e related, and I want to commit genocide at a scale of clerical.
I really do want to get the B and C teams going. That's what I want. That's what I want. I don't. My original plan is not going to work. Like, there's no way. For those of you who haven't been on DM Roundtable, this is the thing I've been talking about since the very beginning. The original plan was that my table would establish.
And we would just run missions out of that, almost West Marches-ish style. And we would have multiple people in the same world doing missions, and we could like trade people between the teams. And my players were like, "What do you mean we can't build a building instantly?" And I was like, "That's not how buildings work."
But don't you know, Kami, if you pay $9.95, you get the quick build feature.
So
everybody knows this shit. Come on,
I don't think the Adventurers Guild out of their first world is going to work.
Because you just don't understand the rudimentary functions of how these things work.
Nope. My table's also allergic to downtime. They hate that. Oh, I'm chipmunking? God, I love that.
You were.
Oh, fantastic. It's because I'm pacing as I sweat thinking about my table.
I know they cause you stress. I know because it concerns me the amount of stress they cause you. So I'm just like, it's just normal, buddy.
But yeah, we will be back next week. If you guys haven't put in your votes, do remember you have up to 24 hours-ish, because I'm not going to lie to anyone. I have been forgetting to put up the polls the next day. Quite often, actually. Oops. But next week's topic, we will be doing backgrounds feats, which we haven't done in quite a while. No reloads. Yeah, next week we'll be doing backgrounds feats. So if you have any suggestions, or those of you who have access to the repository, which is all Twitch subs, anybody at member of the pack level or above, you can access the repository. If there are backgrounds and feats in there that we haven't gone over on DM Roundtable that you would like us to go over,
Point them out.
Point them out, and that helps. Everything helps. And thank you again for everybody being here. Roll dice, be nice.
Ugh, so cute.
Thank you for letting Speedy run our game, giving him the platform to do that. We got to play Hunter the Reckoning today. I've never played before. That was fun.
I think it's nice also that we get to experience, like you said earlier, Okami, different games, different styles of game, and most importantly, games together. It's the beauty of things.
It is the beauty of things. This also means that me and DM Lakara now have to run a game. I'm gonna run something end of October. That is my plan. I don't know if DM Lakara is gonna run something before that, but us two got to run things, and then we can start the cycle anew.
I think I'm out of the cycle for a little bit.
That's fair.
No, because I feel like of everybody, I'm the one who's like, this thing. But I will probably have more things for you guys to try and do.
Yeah, you
So
better.
it's part of the curse. It's part of the creative curse. I can't not make things. I don't know why.
You and Shin, I think both would like to come in and just beat up my players. And my
I don't want
friend,
to beat them per se. I want them to understand fear.
That's fair. That's fair.
I want them to understand fear and decisions
I
in a very classy way.
That's fair. That's fair. I was trying to explain. So my friend that I was help building the character is going to play in his first game ever. So he needed help, and I was like, okay. And he was like, but I want to play again. Can I like come hang out? And I was like, do you want to? I'll give you like a monster or something to control. And he was like, that's a thing you can do. And I was like, yeah. Like if I know you're coming beforehand, I can help you. I can make something to hand to you, and you can play that. And he's like, what? Like, yeah. It's as long as I know you're coming. And then I was like, also, you, I have a friend who was like, yo, can I come watch? And I'm like, that's a weird thing to say. I understand where you're going with this, but it's a weird thing to say. And then even after being prompted, do you want to play? Like I can give you something to run for the day. And he was like, nah, I just want to sit there and watch. I was like, what is this like? Cuck D&D? What's happening? Are you
Yo,
Strahd?
Let me sit in my damn chair, okay, and stroke my shit while you run D&D, okay? No, I know nobody's stroking their shit while you run D&D, but
And even my friend who's never played before was like, yo, that's fucking weird. I'm like, I know, it's weird.
it's not the standard maneuver. I'm gonna be
Mm-mm.
honest with you. All right, I'm not gonna lie. It's not standard. Um, Usually people come to the table to play.
Yeah. Listen, if that's your kink, watching other people play D&D, I'm not here to kink shame you. It's just like you could play the game. That's all I'm saying. You could play.
If watching other people play D&D.
Not here to kink shame.
On that note, I think it's time I go to bed.
I think it's time for us all to sign out. This is the point where I'm sure DM Lacara will just click off this video like, nope, I've heard enough. Goodbye.
Uh-huh. Uh, so if you're not DM Lucara, who has left this video,
Yes, please.
oh no. Thank you again for joining us. Thank you again for having a good time with us. And we will see you guys next week.
Next week there will be more backgrounds and feats for us to go over. And I am saying feats F-E-A-T-S, not F-E-E-T-S, okay?
We're not that kind of stream.
Yeah. Again, I'm not here to kink shame you, but we won't
No.
be providing that.
Yeah, it's just that's not. We don't do that here.
Mm-mm. Bye,
Like
Twitch.
Wakanda.
Give that man an Oscar for the improvised. You bald-headed demon. Ugh.
Greatest of all time.
Oh my God. Bye, Twitch. Thanks for tuning in. Bye, YouTube.